What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? All right, let's get it going here. All right. Let's get a chat pulled up. Let's get our chart pulled up. And let's not mix any time. How about that? I had to change some stuff around because the webcam decided to watermark on me. How stupid is that? But it's all good. I don't ever use that webcam software anyway. So no sweat. There we go. That's better. What's up, everybody? What's up, Frank? What's up, Jeremy? We'll wait on some people to get in here. People have lives. Even though you should probably not be late. People have lives, bro. So let's roll with it. I think I'm going to have to resize this a little bit here. So bear with me. Yeah, I got to resize it a little bit. The software, I had to change the webcam around, and when I did that, it kind of jacked up the settings on the camera a little bit here. So hang on. Do a little resizing, a little resizing. All right, that's getting better. Hope everybody's doing good today. Thursday night. It's a terrible football game on, but it's way better than a presidential debate, so I don't really want to hear it. No complaining. But maybe I can save everybody from that. What's up, Ken? What's up, Darth? Oh, what's up? Oh, good deal. You got your shirts in today. Hell yeah, man. The shirts are cool as hell. In the interest of, I don't know what's the word. Niceness? Yeah, I still have my Bunny Money shirt. What's good? What's up, Mr. Phibb? We're going to go over some stuff tonight. Hopefully help everybody out a little bit. We had some suggestions in the chat over on Telegram about, what we would do as far as what some people wanted to hear about in class or what some people wanted to hear about on the stream. I think I come up with some ideas. I was looking over a little bit of stuff today, just things that I thought I could do or teach about or whatever. Hey, what's up, TR? And I think I have an idea here. All right, got your wrench there, TR. Everybody in the Telegram group gets a wrench. 2-Buck Crew. As always, I always expect less people on here on Thursday nights. I just do. It's Thursday night. People are watching football and people are doing whatever. So it's all good. I don't care. But you know what we got to do? We got our Tennessee Moonshine Fireball. Boom. And we got to do our I was wrong shot. Until I'm not wrong anymore. It's got to keep happening. I don't know what that picture is there, Darth, but I think it's supposed to be funny. I just can't see it too well because I'm old and I got the old eyes. I meant to wear a hat, but hey, whatever. All right. To CRV. You sorry bitch. Ah. All right. It's gone, by the way. All right. Yeah, I'm chasing that. I don't even care what you say. I'll start crossing. All right. Let's see what everyone's saying real quick, and then we'll get to it. Let's see. We got. Hey, what's up, Jude? Good to see you, brother. Almost sharded. What the hell? A shot for Gala. Hey, bro, you owe a shot for Gala, right? You and Mr. Phibb owe a shot each for Gala. I did not buy any Gala. All throughout this Bitcoin retracement, I haven't bought anything. I've been specifically sitting on the sidelines, just trying to chill and wait. I didn't want to make any rash decisions, and I think it's worked out. Actually, today, I put out a picture of what I was doing at work, which was not much, but I think it was like, I want to say like 9 o'clock, or maybe it was about 8:30 this morning. Mr. Phibb had put in the chat, um, hey man, what do we think about this gap? Because it's taken forever. All right, and I know it's taking forever, and I'm sorry, y'all. We really don't have a timeline for how fast it's going to be, other than knowing that this thing is independent and it's getting stuck independent and it hasn't moved out of it yet. It's going to break free of it sooner or later, and we'll get to that in a second. But anyway, he kind of said, hey man, it's stuck independent. What are the chances I'm getting left behind here? Because we were seeing a lot of charts, appear to recover. But it wasn't, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours later after that, Bitcoin threw that first red candle on the 4 hour, and immediately threw a nasty red candle. And I had been talking to some other people privately because people are asking me for things and they're asking me for what I see and whatnot. And I was saying, hey man, I'm not buying anything yet. I haven't seen it cross but one important line, which was the 50 line on the fib retracement. It's the only line I saw it cross, and I was like, all right, I'm not going anywhere near buying until I see this thing break an important line here. Hold on a second, I gotta pop up. Crap, there we go. I saw, I said, hey, I'm not gonna do it. Not only are some of these charts not going up where I'd like them to go, they're hitting resistance lines, and they have moving averages over top. And there's other things in the way, and I'm just not buying it yet. I'm just not buying it yet. I need to see some proof. I got burnt this way before. I learned my lesson, and I refuse to be the dude who keeps repeating the same problems. Okay, so I said I'll just stop and hold up. And it was only a couple hours after that we finally saw Bitcoin, react. Now I had the fib set pulled up, and I'll show you again what I had. I'll erase this one. Let's get to what I was saying here about. Let's go to Bitstamp because I don't have anything on that. And I use that as a reference chart because there's a lot of data on it. B2C USD. We'll pull up the Bitstamp chart. All right, so yeah, here's what I saw. I was pulling fibs and I was just watching it, seeing if it was going to break anything important. And we had this one come down and it hit the 618 and it dropped. And we're like, well, it still didn't drop far. It just kind of dropped a little, but it didn't drop enough. And then we started another little attempt to break an important line, but it didn't do it. It's a small recovery, a small upward retracement after a drop. And here I am with this shitty mouse again. And I said I was going to do something about it, but I didn't do anything about it. If it doesn't improve, I will go get another mouse. There's another mouse in there. I'm not going to fight this mouse all night. That is for sure. There we go. So what I saw here, we'll get a little closer. What are we looking for? 2 lines. We broke the 50 line, but look right here. Did we break the 786? Absolutely not. We did not break that important line right there. That 786, and for the most part, the 886, but more specifically the 786, didn't break. It held. It held perfectly. We won't buy until we're over this 786 and holding. Now, there's a little bit more evidence that gave us even more direction. For instance, the pivot line here. It's right near all this price action. And what's happening? It's failing to break said pivot line. If it's failing to break the pivot line, it's going to drop. This is what we've learned about the pivots. The pivot points tell us predetermined automatic targets on the chart in resistance and support form. Okay? We need to be over the pivot to be in a buy area. Does that make sense? That would be like a confirmation of a buy area, being over the pivot line. You could also use the pivots to find a spot to start a buy. If it fell down and caught support, falls down and catches support, you can buy there. That's what it's there for. But when we're under it and we're not breaking it, there's a high probability, within 75%, that we're coming down off of that pivot line, not up. Okay, and what happened? We immediately shifted pivots today because today is the first day of the new quarter, the fourth quarter of 2020. And I knew we were going to have some price action happen. I just wasn't sure the day or the time. It could have been 3 days, an hour, who knows. But it took a little bit. It took a little bit. Now that we got some price action, we saw the Bitcoin chart immediately throw us a nice size wick. And it wicked on both directions, so it leaves us hanging here. But we saw some downward wick. Now we got some other stuff. Not only under the pivot, not only did we not break 786, but we are under the 8 and the 21 EMA. What does that mean? We are under the 8 and the 21. The 21 is over top of the 8 EMA. Not only are we under both lines for a buy, but the purple is over top of the green, which is further confirmation of a no buy. No buy. And since we're following Bitcoin, and it's the #1 traded chart, and everything is working off of that, shouldn't we at least wait until the #1 coin gets into some sort of buy position? Now, you can disagree, and that's fine. I'm perfectly cool with anybody disagreeing because we've seen other charts react, okay? Tomo did what? 15 or 20% the other day, and Bolt did like 30% today. Or what was today. It's already changed now a couple hours ago. But during the day, it did 30%. On its, just kind of did its own move, which was great. We're looking for things like that to happen, sure. And if you find one of those and you want to ride it, hey man, get on the horse and ride. But just know that Mama BTC has been spotting like she's going to start the monthly menstruation cycle. She's spotting, okay? And she's went ahead and plugged it up. Now, what happens when that thing gets pulled out? Okay, let's just be ready for it. That's all I'm saying. Blood in the streets. Blood in the streets. I don't want to be a part of that. I'm willing to sit back and wait until I see some confirmation. I know everybody is super irritated by waiting. We've been waiting, what? At least a month and a half, maybe a month and a half, a month and some change. It sucks sitting on cash. I understand because we're investors and we want to invest. But damn if it ain't teaching us a lesson in patience, okay? This is a lesson in patience. Everybody likes to buy and ride, and that's fun because you're making money. And you like to find little spots to sell and get back in. That's great. We did that on the way. We did that for a couple times here. I was talking to Dustin, and we were buying and selling in the background. And he had been looking to find some positions to get in and out on, and he had some that hit, and we were like, well, let's get out. And he got out. It went up just a little bit more. We lost a couple percentage on the top, but damn if today didn't if today didn't confirm to you what could happen, nothing will. You know what I mean? We're right there at that pivotal moment, right at 786. It can break it and go, or it can hit it and fall. And look what it did. It hit it and fell. That's exactly why we're doing this, okay? I know it sucks. So, not only were we under the pivot, not only did we not break 786, not only are we under the 8 and the 21, but the 21 is over top of the 8, further evidence that it's still not ready to go up. But there's other indicators too telling us that Bitcoin is not ready. RSI is flat. That's not good or bad. That's kind of a indicator. Now it's over 40, which is good. We'd like to see it over 40. We're happy about that. Over 40. That's the only good thing going for the RSI right now. It's flat or down. And with it being under all this other stuff, leads me to believe we're going back to the 40 line at least. Okay? The MACD. Oh man, we had a buy cross back here, right? Had a buy cross right here on the pivot. Then it got over the 8, didn't it? It got over the 8. That was a buy sign. We rode that up, and it's come right back down to where it was when you bought. Confirmation that we're not ready yet. Not only that, but we're in the bear territory on this MACD, which is below the midline. Right here is the midline. Here. Let's make it black where everybody can see it. Still in bear trading. If you're going to buy down here, you need to understand that you're still in bear zones. Okay? You bought in a bear zone. because you wanted to catch the bottom. You need to understand that if this thing doesn't break and go, you got to get out because you didn't get what you wanted. When you don't get what you wanted, you don't pitch a fit, you just get out. The chart doesn't care about your fit. It doesn't care how emotional you are. It doesn't care that you're making gains or losses. It's going to do what it's going to do, so you better be ready for it. MACD is starting to turn down again. Is it going to do another touch like it did here? I'm willing to bet, yeah, it's going to do another touch. And it's going to hang out inside that pennant that I showed you on the other Bitcoin chart, the tether chart. The stock RSI. We're looking to buy the stock RSI on the bottom. We're not looking to buy the stock RSI on the top. The stock RSI started working its way up to the top. It didn't even make it. But it started working its way up there. We're not looking to buy up here. We're looking to buy this stock RSI down here in the white zone. If you bought it down here in the white zone and you rode it up to the top white zone and sold, your tits. Down here, it almost got to the white zone, but never did, which would have been oversold, which means buy. Never got down there. Again, I've been out of this. I've been out. There's like 3 shit coins or 4 shit coins that I'm in, but there's no other shit coins that I'm in. I'm out of everything else. I'm just sitting on cash. Everybody's sitting on a lot of it. That's the problem. So I don't know what the market cap is on Tether right now, but it's high as hell. I'm sure it passed XRP again. Like anybody cares. But I'm waiting still. I haven't been convinced of anything yet. We've got a if this forms up, a morning star forming right here. If this can turn green, and pop us a green candle up here, we have a morning star. And then we're starting this whole shit over again. Bearish engulfing here. We had a hanging man multiple times over here. And finally, it gave us something to look at. So it's either sideways or down in my opinion. It really is. Sideways or down. I'm going to go back to the tether chart so I can look at it a little better. As a matter of fact, let's do the CME chart because that's the one we all really care about, right? That's the one with the gap that we're waiting on. Right here. That purple box. We're just sitting here waiting on it still. Now, what did we figure out? Something pretty neat here, okay? If this fails and hits a reversal, we're going to hit our mark. And I'll show you what I mean. And this is going to go into something I'm going to talk about tonight regarding the questions we had in the Telegram group. Look. The box that I got right here, this big pink box, let's make it a different color so it's a little easier to see. Background of green and edges of green. Go. The green box is the gap. It's not closed yet. It's still going. You see, we hit it, but we didn't close it. We need to come all the way down here to this other wick, at least. Probably going to go a little lower in my opinion. I just put this fib set up right here. If we started at the bottom and we went to the top and we're watching the retracement, we're looking to see how far this is going to fall. We wick down here to 71.35 and it popped back up. Now we got another candle forming under the 8 and 21. This is still not a buy. It's still going to pull down some more. We have to watch it. But if this goes down here past 786 and past 886, which happens to be where the 100 MA is sitting, foreshadowing everybody, guess what's going to happen? Newsflash, we're going to hit that 100 MA. I promise you, we're going to hit that 100 MA. Don't argue with me. I'm telling you now, it's going to happen. We're going to hit this 100 EMA, which is also where the Bollinger Bands are. It's going to happen. The price action is going to drive it that way, okay? Are we going to bounce off of it or are we going to push through it? That's the question, okay? I can't predict the future, so I don't know. I just know there's a gap there, and most likely we're going to close said gap, okay? We're leaning towards it. We have a bear pennant forming underneath resistance, over support, that tends to test support first. Okay? That's just price action 101. All right. When it closes the gap, it may go down a little farther. That's what we were talking about. You got S2 down here at 94 and 95, which is about 9,500. And there's a massive pile of support all right here. And if I keep going over, there's more support all right here. If I keep going over, there's more support. Okay? It's not going to push through that. And the reason I say that is it doesn't have the momentum to push through that. The stock is already pointing down. The RSI is in the middle. The MACD is in bearish territory. It's got enough momentum to pull it down here to the 200, which I think will happen. We haven't touched the 200 since March. It's going to happen. We're going to hit that 200 MA also. We have to let it happen. If you're shorting, which some of us are, we're shorting on leverage, hey man, play it up, bro. You need to watch the price action on the lower time frames to make sure you get in and out in the right spots. But you're short all the way to the 200 EMA, to the 200 moving average, in my opinion. Not financial advice. Do whatever you want, but that's how I'm playing it. I'm not buying until it hits that 200 moving average. It's just a magnet on the chart, and I want to see it hit it first. Let's see what y'all are saying real quick. Scalp Tomo for beer money. My man. I'm officially out of XRP. Welcome to the club, brother. Fellas, ladies, non-binaries, and fairy dust starlings. Darth is an idiot, and it's great. I'm here for all of it. Hand sanitizer, wash your hands, and what is that first one, Darth? I can't tell what that emoji is. Ren today. All right, we'll look at that. Who we got lurking tonight? Good question. Hey, brother, if you're a lurker, holler at me. I'm not here to be a jerk at all. I'm here to be cool with you. I don't know where you came from or who you are, but I'd like to know, and I'd like to talk to you a little bit about whatever you're doing. That'd be really cool to me. If you have any questions about any charts, I don't care what they are or where they come from, let me know. We'll pull them up. We'll get looking. We'll figure it out. That's just the way it works. No charts are off limits here. It's just Chartonomics. I don't care about anything but charts and data. Nothing else matters to me. Not presidential debates, not XRP Hopium news. I don't care what Flare Network is doing. I don't care what partnerships Link has made. I don't care about Space Force or nodes in space. We can't even get through a debate and we're talking about space nodes. What are we doing? What are we doing? Let me bring you back down to earth where we actually make money, okay? All right. We're all sitting out buffet. We're all sitting out buffet style. Ha! Explain to me the importance of a morning star. I haven't got that far in the vid. Just finished. I haven't even really talked about morning stars, but I'll explain it. We're all friends here. Absolutely. I don't want any enemies, okay? I know I'm a dick sometimes. It's in my blood, and I'm sorry. I apologize for being a dick sometimes. It's in my blood, and I can't help it. I make mistakes, and I try to make it better. That's the best way of putting it. These emojis were because you were talking about BTC flow time of the month. Bro, flow is here. Flow is here. Ha! Solar flares and the S&P 500. If I swear to God, dude, if somebody else tags me in a freaking sunspot solar flare video and about how that's going to move the market, oh my God, I'm going to go off. I don't know why people keep tagging me in that crap. What are you doing? What are you doing? Like, it's unless you just want me to laugh, because I'm going to laugh. Okay? It's so dumb, dude. Let me explain a morning star real quick, Jeremy. So we can look up a morning star pattern real quick here, and I'll show you. Morning star candlestick pattern. What a morning star typically signifies is that chart's going to reverse, okay? There you go. It typically signifies a chart reversal. We have a bearish red candle followed by a doji and a reversal up, okay? Well, it tends to happen a lot. Not only that, but you get the bearish candle, the doji, and a candle up. But you also get a green spinner or something beside it on the side, like a star in the morning, okay? A good sign. It's a psychological thing. But these candlestick patterns are used worldwide, okay? Just the way it works. You can look up a candlestick pattern that we have in the Telegram group. We have a sheet with different candlestick patterns. The problem with candlestick patterns on crypto, in my opinion, is that they don't always work, okay? Some of these candlestick patterns just don't work in crypto. You'll see it pop up and form, and what should happen doesn't happen. It goes the exact opposite direction. And you go, what in the God's name happened? So it's a little hit and miss, all right? But on what we've seen on the daily and the weekly and the monthly is it makes more sense there, especially the weekly and the monthly. They tend to follow the pretty good rules, okay? So feel free to look at those candlestick patterns and study them. There's so many of them, I don't even know them all, okay? I just know the ones that I tend to look for, if that makes sense. There's also an evening star, and an evening star tells you down, which looks just like a morning star, only opposite, okay? Cooper in Dakota. What's up, bro? I've never seen you before. Very rare that we have 2 full moons this month. The exact 2 that bring on the equinox on October 1st is the harvest moon, and the folklore told farmers to take advantage of the harvest moon bringing. So what you're saying is, we're happy flows here. I think that's what I'm getting from you. I'm glad to have you here, by the way. Why would a solar flare affect digital currency? Makes 0 sense. Is the Georgian calendar in sync with farming? Gregorian calendar in sync with farming. I don't know, but the Farmer's Almanac is legit with the weather. Okay? Legit. Us heat and air guys who work outside all the time love the Farmer's Almanac. Farmers took advantage of the harvest moon, bringing in plenty of light to help them farm in the evening. And we all know once you've grown your crops to be nice and plump, you chop them down. Hey, that's well put, Cooper. I get the metaphor. That's pretty good. I like it. Moon equals menstruation. Oh, God. Then October 31st on Halloween, we have the hunter's full moon, which folklore tells us comes in after the crop has been chopped down and easy hunting. That's the way I buy my Bitcoin. Well, I'm here to tell you, Cooper. And then he says, laugh my ass off. Just kidding. I was going to tell you, you're exactly right. Let's just buy it out. No, not really. Okay, so like psychologically speaking, there's something to what you're saying. The problem is, another thing that we've learned that not a lot of people have picked up on yet is that a lot of trading that's done, cryptocurrency, 94% is software trades, and stock market is even worse than that. It's like 95 point something now. I think it's down a little bit. I think it's like 95.3 now. It was 95.5 or 4 before. I think it's come down just a little bit. So all the psychological elements are removed when it comes to bot trading, which most trades are. It sucks, but that's just the way it is. I want to explain bot trading real quick too, and it kind of gives you a better explanation for it. But let's look at some charts real quick just to get an overview of the market since the quarter just started. Why don't we pull up? Let's pull up a coin that's ahead, because we have several that are ahead. How about ADA? It's ahead. But let's pull up the USD, the biggest ADA chart we can get. So we got a lot of data here. That's a decent amount of data. All right. What are we seeing? Hey, look, man, my original buy line's on there for ADA. Hey, that's why I like to leave stuff there, so it reminds you of it. Oh, hold up. Y'all are talking. My bad. If the old chart says it, then I'm in. Well said, Frank. The dollar just broke resistance at 93.85, and oil is dropping even further below 40, so we're enjoying a tank of gold, stock markets, and Bitcoin. I want to look at what you just said, Cooper. Give me a minute. I'll look at it. If the dollar holds above 94, we'll get a good tank, and they'll blame it on the fact that they just put Trump in quarantine. Always a distraction. I hear you guys. I'm open ears. All right. So real quick, let's just look at ADA, and then we'll look at gold and the dollar. Because I think one or both were up, but I think they're going to come back down, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. But from June here, let me pull this up a little better so I can see it a little better. There we go. From June, where we found most of our action coming from on the monthly. You let me down, mouse. You let me down. Right about there. And there. So from this point down up, We still haven't broken too many crazy barriers. We're waiting. We hit R3 and bounced down. We never really made it to 1272 over here, but we know that ADA has resistance a little lower. They hit the resistance line right here and got hung up, okay? It almost hit it perfectly. That's not a perfect line. I'm just guessing right there for the line. I could get it tighter. There might be even 2 lines there. Yeah, there's probably 2. Either way, R3 was the mark, and it hit it perfectly, okay? We got to pull down and reverse this, and it's thinking about it now. It hasn't quite finished it yet. We're still over the 8 and the 21 on ADA monthly, which is good. I like that. That tells me that we may be okay. If it can hold this over the rest of the month, over the 8 and the 21, that's a good sign to me. That means we're going to get moving here and fight with R2 and R3 again, which is great news, okay? The coins that are ahead are kind of giving us a little peek into the future. ZIL is another one. It had some ups the last couple of days, but then today Bitcoin really kicked it in the nuts. So we had to roll with that and deal with it, but we'll shrug it off. Hey, real quick, Cooper, how'd you hear about us, brother? Did you see it on Twitter or Telegram, or did did YouTube recommend it? I'm just curious because I'm trying to gather data. I want to know where people come from so I know where to post stuff more often. Oh, if it's on Yahoo News, I totally don't believe it. I don't do any news. Where are you aiming for ADA after confirmation? Let's see. Let's go back to ADA. Once I see it hold the 8 and stuff, let's see. Let's get this big fib off there because I already have it memorized. You know, it really might come down here and tag R1 again, but that would still hold. So how about we see how far it's come down? You know, monthly we could see. Okay. So what about a line here? We already know about the line here. I was holding in between monthly resistances and supports. I think it's already come down as far as it needs to go. Let's do weekly. See if we can get a better read on it. Okay. Yeah, I got a better read on it right here. Okay. So this weekly move right here looks really healthy. From here down. Yep. Okay, that was almost a perfect 1618, but not quite. It hit resistance and got held up. Okay. So we're going to leave that one up, and then we'll pull up to, let's see. Okay, we got action there. All right, I see it at R1. I'm talking my way through this, sorry. I have to do that sometimes when I'm calculating what I'm doing. My mouse is giving me a fit right now, and I hate it when my mouse doesn't work right. Solid bounce off of S2 right there. We're stuck under the pivot. I think we're going to come down and hit this 200 again and get a double bottom on ADA. So I'm going to say around 0.85 on ADA, but there's a solid monthly resistance line right here. So I really can't say a double bottom either. It's more around between 0.9 and 0.85. 0.09 and 0.085 on ADA. That would be my entry that I'm looking for. And that would be a too early entry, honestly, because it's going to be under the 8 and the 21. So once this retracement's done, I'm going to look for it to cross the 8 and the 21 because I think it'll be done. I think we're going to get a double bottom here. We already hit our target box. And I think we're going to get a double bottom, and then we're going to move up. But I have to see it first. I'm not going to buy it until I see it. All right. Hey, man, we got 17 people in here. Thank you. We got 17 people in here. That's pretty dope. All right. So Let me get this target box out of here because we already hit it. Anyway, that's why I'm thinking on 88. Now, that could be quicker moving if Bitcoin decides to pull that tampon out the rest of the way and go. That's fine. We'll see and reassess. We could still go to S2 instead of S1, but we've already seen it strike that 200 MA one time. I'd like another test. And, you know, Forex guys will tell you 2 tests is what you're looking for. 3 tests of a line, that's solid. You know what I mean? So it could happen. I don't want to get ahead of ourselves on the hardcore buy-in. We just started another retracement. I'd really like to see it finish it. All right. Okay, let's see the dollar real quick because we're getting ahead of me over here on the chat, which is great. Keep talking. This is badass, y'all. All right, let's pull the dollar up. Okay, the dollar's not ready. I can go ahead and tell you that. It's retracing. Before I even look any farther, I can tell that it's not ready. But let's get a read on it. All right. So we got... I can pull the weekly on this. That's enough. That's enough. You're crazy, Frank. It's all good, bro. I'm not going to stress over it. Whatever is whatever. I'm cool with whatever, brother. All right, yeah. So we haven't broken resistance yet on the dollar. Not weekly wise, anyway. There's a shit ton of resistance in here. Like, all of it. Oh, God. Let me go even farther. 3 months. Oh, boy. This thing's not going anywhere fast. Okay? Look at the damn fall of the dollar. All the way back to 1986. It was $1.29. And it's done nothing but fall. 786 right there. It's like a 618 right here. Man. That's brutal. Alright, let's see, we just started a new quarter. And we're under S2. No, it's going down more. We're just testing it right now. You see how that's under S2 on the 3-month, the quarterly chart? We've come up, but what's happening is we're going to test the bottom of this support line and come down more. We're just testing it now. It's got to test. MACD is still down. Stock RSI is still down. RSI is over 40. That's a good sign. The quarterly is under the 8 and the 21. We're getting ready to have a downward doggy cross on the 8 and the 21. No, I'm not bullish on the dollar at all. This quarter is going to be up, but next quarter will not be. It's going to test this S2 and test the 21 EMA on the quarterly, and it's going to look nice, and people are going to get excited. This is why we look at the big time frames, okay? These big time frames keep us in check. Monthly wise, let's look at that again. I erased the fib set just so I could look at that a little cleaner. I appreciate you, Mr. Frickin' Mouse. Come on, guy. Hang in there with me. There we go. Yeah, see, we're not even to the 236 line yet. We struck it once, and now it's thinking about it again. And look, the 50 on the monthly, the 21 and the 8 are all over top of us right now. We are not going to break those. You know what? You're right. We did break one line right here. We did break that one. The problem is we're running into all this shit right here, okay? And it's going to be really, really, really hard to get out of this. And I actually see a bit of a pennant forming here. We got this top. This is a tough play, but I see what's going on. Okay, all the moving averages are above us right here on the weekly. We struck the 21, and now we've pulled down, and we're holding over the 8. That's good on the weekly. We're still under a shit ton of support. A shit ton of resistance. A shit ton. I think it's either I mean, the amount we're going to go up and down here is $1 or $2, but I think this is mostly sideways, honestly. Yeah, look, we got a cross happening right here, a bullish cross on the weekly on the MACD. We're over 40 on the RSI. The stock is going up. We would like to buy the bottom on the stock, which would have been down here. It rode the bottom for us and told us maybe get ready to buy. But I wouldn't be so sure on the dollar just yet. All right, what's up? Let me read back. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I was watching the dollar retest resistance, and I was curious who would be live streaming right now, watching the market with me. That's half. Oh, sweet, brother. Good deal. Thank you. Yeah, I'm all down. I'm down for whatever. I'm down for any chart. It doesn't matter. I searched Bitcoin on the YouTube and sorted by uploads, and this was, oh, sweet. That's awesome, dude. Thank you. News is one way they can move the markets, but what tends to happen is the news comes out after the chart. Okay? And then the news will reflect what happened on the chart, and then people will look at the chart, and then more stuff may happen. But the chart usually does something first, right? I think so, Jeremy. I think that is a new record. 8.875. Yeah, you're right. I like to split the difference. For that little bit of percentage, you're right, Frank. Let's see. No, Harvey. We're just talking about that now. All right, let's see. Second test higher than yes, correct. The second test, like TR just said, the second time you test a moving average, you have a higher probability. You don't always break. And then the third time you test, you have an even higher probability of breaking whatever you're testing. So you have to be really careful on that. Crypto's a little bit different. Like I said, price action is a little wishy-washy on crypto, and sometimes it does things that you don't want it to do. There's a lower price support on the dollar. Absolutely there is. And this thing can keep coming down if it wants. But there is some support here that it already hit once. If it can't hold here, this is the really spooky thing. Look at that. Come on now, mouse. If it can't hold here, it caught some support, fine. But if it can't use this right here and hold it, I want you to look at how far it can fall. It could come all the way down to 84 again. See that? Man, it could. I mean, it's probably going to get hung up. This got hung up on these tops right here. This one did. Now, if this one wants to fall anymore, it could get hung up on these tops too. And if it doesn't hang up on the tops, man, it's going to come back here to heavy support, all the way down to 84. And that's possible, especially if they're talking about another stimulus package. You put another stimulus package out and print that much money, you're devaluing the dollar even farther. That's just basic economics, supply and demand, okay? The more supply you have, the less demand there is for it. It's simple stuff. You keep putting dollars out there, they're not worth as much. All right? Why is a $100? This is the best way to say it, okay? I'll even use this wonderful Post-it notes, which I can tell an interesting story about Post-it notes, by the way. We'll show you on Post-it notes. Why is this one worth more than this one? They're on the exact same paper. One has more zeros behind it, but why is this one less than this one? It's quite simple. Because there are 100 of these and one of these. Supply, demand. It's pretty simple, okay? The best way to describe supply and demand is a $1 bill and a $100 bill. Why is one worth more than the other? I have 100 of these and one of these. Supply and demand. All right. Let's see. All right, Cooper. Let's see. 94. That's what it confirms. It's trying to break 94. That's what it confirms for me. Okay. 50 below the 100 could be polarized. Yep. Is it normal cryptocurrencies to go higher when the dollar goes down? No, Ken. There's no direct correlation that we've found yet. There's no direct correlation. You're going to see plenty of people put fractals up. That's not a direct correlation. I've been looking at that, trying to find something. And I went on an economist website that I can't stand reading because it's so hard to understand what they're saying. But even he was saying, he was doing a Bitcoin analysis on the market in general, and he was like, I can't find a direct correlation. So he's like, if you want to look back in the history, you can find one for a little bit, but then it goes away. I have a feeling it's going to be buying on the 8th of this month. It looks like something's going to give between the price of oil being below 40 and the yen. Oh, the price of oil. Well, look at oil too. Which oil chart do you use, Cooper? Because there's multiple different ones. I know the one I like, but I'm just curious which one you like. It looks like ZEC. True story. Oil's coming back up now too. It's funny how the oil and mirror each other. Yeah, because of the petrodollar. There's too much type about what's going on. You mean hype about what's going on the 7th, but we're going to have a huge break in one direction. I've been worried that it would be down, and I've been looking more and like up. So okay, well, which oil do you use? You just use crude one. That's the futures. The WTI is one I like. I remember watching this happen, and we were talking about it in the group. And I was like, look, it's trading negative. They're literally paying you to take oil. So I'm not even going to count that wick because we all know what the Saudis did. So I'm going to use the bottom right there. We'll do this like this. That's more realistic. Not even going to look at that stupid wick. That's ridiculous. I'm not going to do it. So we're sitting under 618 right now. Our MACD is rolling over downward. It tried to cross the midline but couldn't. RSI is pointing down. Stock is going down. We're under the pivots. Let's look at some other stuff here. Under the 8 and the 21. The 50's over. The 100's over. I got oil going down, brother. It might come up or down short term just a little bit here, but I got it coming down long term. Look how tight the bands have gotten. Okay? We're going to get some movement. It may test up. All three moving averages are above. They're not flat yet. They're still slanted. This needs to come down and over for a bit. We're going to get some more, a bunch more sideways movement on the weekly oil chart. Daily wise, let's see if we can get a little tighter. We'll come down here. We failed at the 50, which was right near 68 and 71. All right, let's see if we can get a beat on how far it's going to go. See if we can get a beat on how far it may fall. All right, here. And it looks like we've already hit and we're stuck under the pivot. So I think we got more sideways coming here, brother. A good confirmation on the daily moving up would be if it can break. Come on, mouse. You're letting me down, dude. You're letting me down with 15 people watching. All right. A good confirmation would be if it can get up over the pivot line, okay, and hold. The pivot line is at 39.84. If we can break that, then we're good to go on oil moving up. Anything under that is consolidation and sideways movement. I wouldn't fall for that until then. This is a good stream right now. BTC dollar oil. Glad you bring up these, Cooper. Yeah, right. For there. This is why I want people to show up, man, because people have way too many more questions, and we're only focusing on one thing a lot, which is typically crypto, because there's so many good gains in it. But the fact that someone showed up and has other questions opens other people's eyes to other people's things, okay? And that's great, because you're broadening your mind and you're broadening your horizons, which is excellent. When you're investing, you need to have it all in your spotlight, okay? Yeah. Let's see here. What's up, Dre? My mellow. If you don't know NWA, you don't know what I'm saying. If you're interested in learning more, TO, absolutely, brother. If anybody in this chat is interested in learning more about technical analysis and the way I hit price points and the way I find stuff, please let me know. We have a Telegram group with a private group of guys. We keep it small on purpose so that we can all be comfortable with each other. It's kind of like a family over there. But anyone who would like to try it, so long as you participate, don't flag us with a bunch of hopium, and you try. You know what I mean? That's all we ask. We'd like to have people in there with bright minds, because the more sharp minds we have, the less likely we are to not be able to cut the meat, okay? You need sharp knives. Let's see. I've had a lot of people in Texas tell me they're all companies are going bankrupt if we break above the 40 by the end of the year. That could be true, but the thing is, Texas, as far as oil is going, has been on the decline. So is the entire Midwest for quite a while now. You know what I mean? So, the news, it's hard to explain how I am about the news, but I legit don't give a crap about the news. I really don't. I know it can matter, but most of the time the chart shows us what it's going to do before the news. All right? There's occasions where that doesn't matter, like Kodak, when the president got on TV and mentioned Kodak. Okay? The good news is the market took all that away. Everyone's gains from that, the NASDAQ and the Dow took it away. So they nullified everything that happened. Let's see. Like you said, was not so long ago, minus 38. Yeah, that shit was nuts, dude. I remember watching oil drop, and I was like, this is madness. This is madness. I was like, this is going to be a war. They're going to start a war over this because people are willing to fight over oil and diamonds. Oh, Sean Cooper. That's I'll call you Sean from now on. Yeah. The more sharp minds, the more better assassins we have. All right. Nah, bro, you don't have to shut up. Just say whatever you want. Yeah, you can say whatever you want. I don't care. This is no one is going to get banned from this chat. I don't care what you say. All right. So some guys asked some questions, and I want to change it up just a little bit of how I find targets and stuff. Okay, like for the last couple weeks, we've been posting I've been posting charts with targets, and I'm not always right, but I'm right a lot. I'm wrong sometimes, and I'm happy to admit I'm wrong. So Mr. Phibb was asking me. He was like, when I asked, I said, what does everybody want to talk about? And they were like, targets. And I said, okay, because I could tell he's getting irritated because he wants to invest, but he can't. You're stuck waiting. You're in limbo. And how am I finding these targets to get in and get out of? Well, I use a system that I taught y'all. But what I do is I try to tell myself another way of thinking about it that contradicts my bias, okay? Because I always want to buy. I really do. I want to buy and invest, but I can't find a place to sometimes, and I have to stop myself and say, okay, no. Stop, Keith. Stop. So let's do like Zap, because I don't own any, but a large percentage of crypto Twitter says it's the greatest thing since sliced bread. And you know what I see? Looks like it's already made a big move in retracing. So let's just start with a blank chart. Okay, the first thing I look for every time is I want to see the trend. What does this look like to me? Trending down. So I'm looking for sales already. I'm not looking for buys yet. First thing I want to see is, what am I trending? I'm trending down. Okay, now where's my indicators? Indicators say MACD is low. You had a bull cross right here, but the stock is curled over and the RSI is under 40 and going down. In my opinion, this isn't a buy yet. Okay, so now that we've done those simple things, let's see if we can go deeper. Next thing we want to do is find resistance lines. Okay, let's pull up the monthly first. Why do I do the monthly first? Because it matters more. We've seen move after move after move work off of the monthly chart. So here's some resistance lines for you. Real quick, dirty style. Didn't even get fancy with it. We're just going to hit them. Right here. We could put some more down here, but I don't think it's necessary. That's enough. All right, let's look on the weekly and see if we got anything there that might stick out like a sore thumb to us. I see one already right here. Make that orange because orange lines I do weekly. So one more up here maybe. Come on, chart. Help me out here. There we go. That's enough. I'll stop there. All right, what do I see? I see that we're under a weekly resistance line and we have a support line down here. When I see us in between two, I automatically assume down to the lower one. I don't care what you say to me. I immediately start assuming that it's going down to the next one. It may not, and I'll go deeper on that, okay? But I'm automatically keying in on that. Automatically thinking it's going down to the lower line. That's my first target look. Look down first. Now that I know that, this pink box right here, I've already got right here for a reason, okay? I'll go down to the daily. What does the daily look like? Still trending down. How far are my indicators down? We're under the 40, stocks pointing down, MACD's flat and in bear territory. What about the pivots? What we got? Okay, we're under the pivot. We're getting close to S1. High probability we hit S1. Guess what? I have a target now. That's my first target, S1. Let's just remove this box. I don't even remember what it was there for, but I did it for some reason. My first target box is going to be S1. Just because I know it's there and we know that the pivot lines are predetermined bot trading, software trading target lines. Okay? They're the trading bots that make these trades are looking for support and resistance lines, and this is the pre-programmed ones they use. Okay? If you want to argue with me on that, I don't want to give you the dude's number, but I'll give you his number, the IT guy I talk to that helps program this shit, okay? I'll give him to you. Let's stop real quick and look. Yeah, if you want to download Telegram, it's a free app. I haven't talked about T-Fuel in a while. You damn right we haven't, because it ain't done nothing. Hey, for horizontal lines, I think on PC it's Control H and it does it wherever your cursor is. Just a quick. Yeah, I thank you, Mark, because some of these shortcuts really irritate me that I don't know them yet. So let's do one real quick. That's pretty cool. Let me see. Like right here, I got my cursor. Control H. That shit ain't work, bro. Pull up my history. Maybe it's alternate H, right? Maybe it's Shift H. Nope, that didn't work. Alternate H? Alternate H. That's what does it. That's dope. Well, thank you, brother. Option H. Hey, Mark, where'd you hear about us from, dude? Never seen you in here. Thank you for watching, by the way. So, anyway. Yeah, I don't own any Apple products. Sorry. I'm thinking automatically that S1 is going to be my target. Now, I want to go deeper and I want to find out exactly where at on there that target came from. It's a guess, but I don't like to guess. So, let's see. Somebody said... Hey, if Alpha's on here, what's up, Alpha? I know you said you were busy lately. I think Ken's on here too. He's probably at work doing nothing, which I fully appreciate. All right, so on the daily, let me see if I can get a fib set right here that lines up. If not, I'm walking away from it because I'm looking for ways to prove myself wrong, okay? Every single time. All right, so it turns out the S1 is pretty close to 1272. 1272 is one of our lines that we look to hit, okay? On an up move, that would be where we took profits. But on a down move, that would be a spot where we're looking to buy, okay? More so than S1 here, the old S1 before the pivot shifted was right near 1618. I have two potential targets now. I don't know which one yet. But I know that 1618 as the golden ratio is quite often hit, as we've seen over and over and over and over and over again in almost every video we've done. I have two targets now. I'm not sure about 1414. I don't know, so I'm not going to highlight it yet. But I know 1272 is near S1. Price action may drive it a little lower than that line. We may even dip below that line when Mother BTC pulls out the twat plug. Okay? And we might dip down to 048 flat. 0.048 flat. We don't know that for sure. We'll have to play it by ear. But I have a general target now, okay? Let's use... That's Zap. That's my Zap chart for now. That's all I want to do right now. I see my indicators pointing down. MACD hasn't crossed yet. I got pivot points that I think are going in the right area. Let's look at the 8 and the 21 real quick just to have a glance. Under both, that's down to me until I see them cross over. They're not up, they're down. I'm looking for downs. Not only that, but looks like we had a tits maneuver right here, Darth. The 21 cut through the 100, and we had a little bit of an up move, and now it's pulling back down. That's custom information from Darth right there. Yep, we're down. We haven't hit the 200 in a couple months, almost 2 months solid. Hasn't touched the 200. Willing to bet you this 200 is going to work its way back up here, and we're going to hit it. Okay, so now I have 3 targets. I have my S1 line, my 1618, and I have the 200. I have 3 targets that I think are going to get hit on Zap. Until I'm shown otherwise, that's what I'm going with. Simple as that. Now, could that change? Yes, but I need to see some evidence, okay? One thing I see real quick is we haven't broken the important levels yet. Look, it hit 786 and bounced up off 886. It's bouncing up. Can this go up here and test the 8 again, which is right here, the 8 EMA? Yep, it sure can. Once it crosses it and holds it for a little bit, you might have a buy signal there. Then we can talk different. But until then, we're showing down. So I now have a signal as an area of where to buy. 3 different ones. It's up to you to pick how you want to buy. Everybody buys a little different. I've stopped just going all in on one price. I like to divvy out my prices a little bit. I might buy 15% here, 40% here, and then the rest at the bottom. I might buy 10, 40, and then 50. You know what I mean? I'll switch it up a little bit. And I'll dollar cost average on my target lines. I'm not just going to buy random ass spots like the internet tells you to do. That's stupid. You're not dollar cost averaging if you never stop buying. You're just buying. So you're going to dollar cost average. You're going to dollar cost average wisely. We have another video about dollar cost averaging. If anybody would like to find that, it's over in the video section. I teach you how to dollar cost average on the way up and down. It's really important stuff, and everyone should be doing it. We've learned that after this last drop, that people should have taken their profits and been happy about it, and a lot of people didn't, and we got bit in the ass over that. I harped about that today on Bitcoin. I said, listen, I need you to understand, this thing is not going to go yet. The bands are tightening. We're over the 50. We're pinching down. We're moving in the pennant here. It's not going to go. And it got right here and acted like it was going to go and then dump. Okay? We have to let these things play out. It sucks, and I know it, but we have to learn patience, just like we have to learn to get in and get out. Wrench mark, please. Oh, this is... Oh, shit, I'm an idiot. Okay, I got you. I'm on my phone. How many accounts you got, bro? My man's got burner accounts on top of burner accounts, Alpha. I like it. He's also envied, which I also have a wrench on here, I think. Exactly what Darth just said pretty much sums up the tits way of trading. When moving averages collide, you get retests. When this move, the 50 comes through this 100, you're going to get a retest. This may come down first, but when this crosses, you're going to get a retest up here. It's going to come up back and check it before anything else happens. This is something that Darth figured out by looking at a shit ton of charts and simply analyzing. Okay? Analyzation. This is what I've been harping on y'all about. You know what I mean? And y'all have gotten really good at it. Let's see. All right, Senior Darth, I got the telegram. All right, you see here at the bottom, Cooper, Sean right there at the bottom, it says Carolina Keith 1_1. That's my telegram name. If you want to message me, I'll add you in, and we can flood your brain with more technical analysis and make you really irritated. Damn trolls. Mr. Harvey is one of our boss at Cooper. He got you. I got you. Yep. Let's see. Shout out Frank, co-creator of Tits. Oh yeah. By the way, if anybody would like a Tits University shirt, they're in the description of the video. There's a link to Redbubble. I have 5 different prints of shirts on there that anyone's welcome to buy. Edward Dufresne, this is my burner account. What up, EJ? Hey, listen, man, y'all are smart. Y'all got burners on top of burners. Somebody's had woman problems before. I know. I like it. Y'all are smart. These men in this group are smart. Ain't no dummies in here. Ain't no halfway crooks. That's good. Oh, God. Oh, man. Let's see. Let's see what Alpha drew out real quick. BTC, he said, let's see real quick. Some trend lines I've drawn out for a couple months have been respected to date. Orange upward line on the blue line is retesting currently and have been pivotal for weeks. All right, let me look into what you just put. It looks like you got a similar pennant drawn to what I've got. Only you've got this extra yellow line in here. Now that yellow line, Alpha, was that drawn on a daily? I see you're on a 4-hour here. Was that yellow line that you posted drawn on a daily and it's just respecting that yellow line? I see what you're doing there. Bruh, Nick's stupid. He said the tit shirt is so fire they aren't even allowed to show it. Yeah, you'll see on them that it's blurred out because Red Bull asks you is the material insensitive, and because it kind of is, I can't put it up there. But it's there. All you got to just click on it. Weekly and monthly. Sweet. All right, good deal. I'm about to look at it now. Alpha. Let's see. Side note, I need a place to order a hoodie. You want to do that this week? Oh, sweet. Get whichever one you want. I'm getting the blue and black hoodie. I already have the 786 shirt, but I made sure I didn't wear a 786 shirt today. I wore a special shirt because that's the kind of person I'm trying to be. Okay. Let's see. Another theory: fellas in crypto have had women problems, bro. I could look. Hey, I can go on some damn rants about women problems, bro. I don't even want to go there, okay? Because honestly, she might be watching right now. This is an open video, and whoever wants to watch is free to. Oh my God! Make sure. I really hope it's not, because I don't want to pay any lawyers any more money, bro. I really don't want to give them any more money. I'm over that. I don't want to pull my Facebook up on here either. I'm not going to do that. All right, let's see. What else y'all got? Fuck a shirt, I'm getting a hoodie. Hi, Jeremy, you're stupid. ZC is a prime example of the groundhog. Assassins kill bunnies too. Let's pull up ZC real quick. Dre was on ZC earlier in the week. He saw it and was telling people about it. And honestly, I saw him say it and I totally forgot about it, missed it because we had so much shit going on. But ZC tried. Now, the thing is, I'm going to warn you because ZC is it's still under trend here. Right? So just be forewarned, it's not done anything fancy yet. Keep your eyes peeled for this thing to drop back the other direction and get your raw dog, bro. No Vaseline, like Ice Cube said. Because we're still under the 50 right now. Look, on ZC, Dre, we're still under the 50, and now we got 2 moving averages to break. I'm going to beg you to get out right now. If you're still in ZC, get out. Get out. Because this is coming down. It's going to come down. All this shit. Pivot line, 50, 100, Bollinger Bands, Fib 50, all of it's right there. It's going to come down. $55 to 56. Oh, you got in at 55 or 56 and now it's a 65? Okay, good. Yeah, that's a good place to get out. I'm telling you. She's about to turn ugly. It might have a percent or two left in it, but it's going to go back. Look, I mean, you're not going to get through all that in one candle. You're just not. Without all this green, she's bound and determined to make a red in here somewhere. And you're going to, I'm telling you, just be careful. Walk softly. Carry a big wallet, but walk softly. Stock RSI is high. MACD's getting near the midline. This is spelling down, just like Bitcoin did. Oh, you already pulled out. Good deal, good deal, good deal. Oh, listen, now my ex is probably too dumb for crypto, but look, she'll make a phone call to the lawyer, okay? She'll make a phone call to the lawyer. She's good at that. I got that some bitch on speed dial too. He done got enough of, or she got enough of my money, and the lawyer got enough of my money. All right, so Harvey requested that we look at the rain on me indicator a little bit more. And I know when Gamer gets in here, he's going to want to see it because that's like his favorite indicator. So let's pull it up real quick and get all these other indicators off. And just pull up the rain on me indicator and talk a little bit about it. Let's remove, we'll use ZC, that's fine. Bro, the charts froze. Come on, man. ZEC USD. Remove drawings and indicators. All right, strictly rain on me, right? That's what we're going to do. Harvey. Rain on me 1, 2, and 3. Let's party. All right, let's go into the settings here and change some stuff around a little bit. Show fractals, show weekly, daily separator. Save as default. Let's go to number 1 here. Let's do super trend. There we go. Oh, let's turn on the VWAP too. That's an important one. VWAP. See, that gives you an up-down, but I'm going to leave it off. And I think we can turn the high-low, leave it on. Show Ichimoku, yes. I'm going to get these EMAs are a different color here because they're kind of ugly. Which one it is? Let's see. Clean orange resistance could also draw a lower support in the channel. Right. I'm going to look at that one too. And I just want to pull up this rain on me indicator and use it a little bit. Which one is it? There we go. All these different plots. Well, anyway, we'll leave them up there. It's all right. It's fine. It's all right. It's fine. All right. So, Harvey, on the rain on me indicator, what I'm looking for is similar cloud action to a regular cloud, okay? We know it's got a baseline and a conversion line in here, and you can change them to what you'd like. We know rain on me 3 is, there we go, plots background, lagging span, we like that to be black and solid. Baseline, we like red. And the conversion line, which ain't even on here. Whatever. Anyway, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's fine. Everything's fine. Let's do bright red though. And a thicker line. Okay. We're still looking for the same things that we like to see on right here's our. There we go. Yeah, see. All right. This midline right here is going to be the similar action of the conversion line. Our baseline is way up here on ZEC. What you're going to see is when you have a price action that the rain on me indicator likes, it's going to give you this dotted line. And this dotted line is a super trend. All right. It's telling you essentially what the indicator thinks is going to happen. Okay. It's warning you essentially that, hey, we have a super trend forming right here. And I think this indicator's like, I think this is going to happen. Be smart. You have these little dots also, the yellow dot, the blue dot, the purple dot. These are your trend price action points. So, if this moves up on this yellow line trend here, right, you got one here. Now what you see is the super trend line meeting the yellow line. That's a sign that may be happening. We have no price action at all down here. So I kind of invalidate these two, and I start thinking this is going to hit this first. Now, I don't know that for sure, so it's hard to say. If you pull a fib set from here, you'll see that the 1618 lines up. So frustrating when your mouse doesn't work right. There we go. Yeah, look. You're starting to see that 1272 lines up right here, okay? And it's also in the cloud, and we know the rules of the cloud. We know the cloud tells you not to buy until you have all 4 points. So I don't think ZEC is a buy anyway, but I think it's trying to tell you, hey, be smart here. We're going to hit this trend line. If we don't break the trend line, we're just going to keep moving along like we've been doing, sideways and down. So that's 1 point of the way the rain on me indicator works. I do TRX. I don't think I have anything else on TRX. I don't. Get this off. We have similar action on TRX. What do we got? Okay, we've got all pointing down. We're under the cloud. Lag line is over, so it's still not a sell. Super trend is above right here, right near the baseline. It's warning you that if it's going to move up, it's going to move to the baseline. It's not that far away either. Okay, not very much price action here is available on TRX. About H bar we got on here. Whoops. Yeah, look here. H bar is telling you that there's a lot more upside all the way up here near the trend at the bottom of the cloud. Now, here's what the rain on me indicator won't tell you. The rain on me indicator won't tell you how long this is going to take. That's the only problem with this indicator that I've found after searching through it and dealing with it for quite a while. It doesn't tell you the timeline. That part's frustrating, okay? Let me see what y'all are saying real quick. No, not really, Ken. I was just bullshitting. Let's see. I found it, Mr. Harvey, on Telegram. Do I need to create or subscribe to something? No, Cooper. If you see my name right there, where it says Carolina Keith _1, right in this area, right down here, where it says Carolina Keith _1, message me there, and I will add you in. We haven't skipped a single frame, by the way, which is awesome. My internet's whipping ass and taking names. Real quick on this rain on me indicator. There's a really cool thing. I saw it and I was like, what in the God's name? Let's see. Settings. Is it this one? No, maybe it's this one. But is this it? Yeah. Okay, like there's one of these that pops up a damn little spaceship. Engulfing, VWAP, PZAR, VPT. I forget which one it is. But if you click on them and you put up the ones you like, it shows you a damn little spaceship telling you that it's about to take off. And I forget which one it is, but it was funny as hell when I saw it. I was like, really? It put up a damn little moon sign telling you it was going to the moon? Like, that's corny as hell. Anyway, again, it doesn't quite show me the time frame, which kind of frustrates me. And I think the better way to look at this is, which trend is it near? H bar is on the bottom of the trend line right now, and it's thinking about breaking it. A lot of times these super trend lines get hit. You see it got hit here. Called it out, super trend, when it hit it. And it doesn't always go when you think it will, but it kind of tends to go there. That's why Gamer likes this indicator. It's a very complex indicator. It takes 3 parts to make it all work together. So use it with caution. I would practice with it a little bit first. I'd practice with it first. Let's see. Always live. ZC Gainer, but rolling over. Yeah. Thanks, Dar. Telegram does not sleep. Nope. Them dudes are on there all nights of the hour, bro. So be prepared to get some damn notifications. No, bro. No super chats. I got more mouse. I got another mouse. It's just this damn cheapo Logitech, and I think it might be batteries dying. I'm gonna order a new mouse and keyboard for the new setup. The October 18th is when the new parts are dropping, so I can get the cheaper parts for the computer that I'm building. So I'm gonna hold off to maybe November 1st to build that new computer. Let's see. Do you pair Rain on Me indicator with Moneyline? No, I just use the Rain on Me. Just to Rain on Me. All three of those pieces. No, Nick. I don't think it costs you any more, anything less. It just gives you credits when you do good. Oh, you're welcome. Oh yeah. If you want to send me that streaming shit, dude, I'll send you my address, and you can send it to me if you want. No big deal if you don't want to. I don't care. If you do send it to me, I'll use it though. I can't find that. I wish I could find the damn little. I'm looking at link. I can't remember. It's one of those little symbols that pops up a damn little spaceship. I thought that was funny as hell. I'm like, they really just put a little damn spaceship up there for me. I was like, what kind of shit? Number 3? I don't remember. Bollinger Bands. That's pretty neat. Well, I really wish I could find it now, because I wanted to show you how funny and corny it looked at the same time. I'm like, what kind of dude puts... Yeah, these are the resistance lines and the super trend lines that it pops up, so I'll leave those alone. Pretty sure it's this one. Yeah, see all this shit down here? You can change all this stuff. The creator of this also is on here, and he'll tell you why he created it and did what he did with it. It's a little hard to read his understanding of why he's saying it, because it's kind of tough to read, you know what I mean? To hear what he's saying. He's foreign. And I have a hard time understanding languages like that. Even though he's speaking English, it's like, kind of broken English or whatever. Messes with me. I don't remember. I just want to see the little damn symbol, man. Oh, well. No biggie. No biggie. If we're wondering what my sentiment on Bitcoin is right now, it's still down. It's still down. I don't see it going up anytime soon. It can try if it wants, but you see Bitcoin, look. It's telling us right now 11,419 on Bitcoin. The super trend is way up there. Okay? Is it going to get there? Hey, man. I don't know. But I haven't seen anything to show me otherwise. Indicators telling me down right now. Bearish engulfing. So I got to see more first before I believe you. I don't believe you. I think we're coming down here. We're going to come down here and close the gaps. We close the gap, then we can get on with our lives. Until then, we ain't going nowhere quick, bro. It's a really sloppy indicator too, by the way, so I have a hard time dealing with it. I just try not to use it all the time. So I'm going to take it back off. It kind of makes my eyes hurt. None of y'all forget, by the way, that anybody has any questions about other indicators that I don't use. The guys over there in the Forex Discord, the Academy of Forex is what it's called. Man, there's 113 different indicators the old dude has went through. DP Roberts has went through. Okay, that's a lot of indicators, y'all. And he's really smart. So he'll actually has them, how many has winners, how many has losers, which ones aren't worth it. S&P 500 and algo. Well, let's do it. Let's see, SPX. I think you're just trying to trap me because I screwed up on Apple the other day. That's what it is. You're trying to trap me. All right. First thing I see is we are all-time high in it right now. Living it up as we're going down. Loving the elevator. I said, yeah. I wish we could play copyrighted music. That'd be awesome. But even if I play copyrighted music for 4 seconds, YouTube strikes me. So, no bueno, y'all. Not happening. Monthly wise, we're over 886 and 786. We're stuck under the one line, which is all-time high territory. So, let's go to weekly. Okay, we're at a pivotal moment now. S&P 500 is at a pivotal moment. Right here. There, let's get rid of this. All right. We bounced off the 50 on the weekly S&P 500. Looky there. Alternate H in here. Twitch has got a different rule about that, Nick. They'll let you do that. So we haven't broken this 50 line yet on the fib retracement. You get past this 50. We get past this 50. We can work towards these other fib lines here. But we haven't done that yet. As a matter of fact, it's showing me solid rejection. I'd like to see it over this. You get over 33.96, we can talk about 3,500. We get over 3,500, we can talk about 3,550, and then after that, our target would be 38.46. That will take sometime in the Q1 of next year, maybe the second quarter. These are weekly charts, weekly candles. I'm expecting some small stuff, maybe a drop, maybe a rise. Hard to say. Let's go down to daily. Daily has more resistance here. Looks like here. We'll do that in pink though. For daily. Right there. Pink. Another one here. Another one here. All right, so daily wise, there's some chop in here. All right, so we're over a good bit of that. We're sitting on a weekly line now. This may test and come back down. The next couple of days are going to be pivotal. We only have one more day of trading tomorrow, so I think this is going to hang out under here into this 50, and we'll see what happens on Sunday pre-market. But the pre-market will tell us whether we're going to jump over this 50 line and hold or not. If the pre-market gets over here, you can expect this to work back up towards 786, I think. And then we'll test the all-time high. But I'm not positive on that yet. There's really no confirmation. So I'd like to wait. Still not a buy, in my opinion. We're under the 50. If anything, we're short. Let's look at the easy indicator real quick. Scripts. Special. Bollinger Bands are pinching. We're over the 8 and the 21 and over the 50 on the daily. Gosh. Under the 50, though. Over the 50 MA. So this is a quote-unquote buy. But the problem is we're underneath the 50 fib. I want it over this first before I buy. So even though this is technically a buy because we've got a confirmation candle over the 8, I'm not buying that yet. I'd like to see one more. I'd like to see it over the 50, just as extra insurance. The bands are pinching. We're about to get some price action. We have support under here. If it's down, it's not far down, okay? If it's down, it's not far down. We have some support here. Yeah, we'll just have to let this play out for a day or two and get some more data. We need a little bit more data. All-time highs like this, I like to walk softly and see what happens. Okay. Pivotal week. I agree. Pivotal. It's an interesting time with elections and shit coming up. Oh, hold up. I got Sean. All right. Let's see. I'm going to add him to the group real fast. Hang on. There we go. And then we'll do Mr. Sean, not just Sean. Done. And then we'll do this. All right. I agree. Pivotal week and month. I see that doji too. Yes, I'm not sure if that's a doji or a spinning top. It's in between, right? It's not kind of. It's kind of inconclusive. Oh hell! Hey, had a lurker, got a thumbs down. So somebody thumbs down the video. Hey, bro, I gotta have at least one thumbs down because I can't make everybody happy. If I made everybody happy, I'd have never got divorced. So that's cool. I don't mind anybody who doesn't like me. That's cool. I'm perfectly fine with that. Yeah, somebody run the rules down for Sean. Sean, the rules are real simple. Rule number 1, any chart goes. Oh, I'm sorry. Rule number 1 is no hopium. No, I don't want to. No hopium. Don't tell me about how great Tesla is. We already know. Second rule, any chart goes. I don't care what the chart is. Any chart goes. You want to talk about stock options? You want to talk about calls and puts? You want to talk about crypto? You want to talk about Forex? You're not getting enough pips. You're not going to change your strategy. That's fine. We want to talk about treasury bonds and how they're trash right now. I'm cool with that. Third rule, just participate. Show up and try. Show up and try. I don't care about anything else. Show up and try. Everybody in the group is extremely smart. Everybody in the group is extremely sharp. I can see you typing. You're typing to me privately. So just know that there's a group that you're added to now. All right. Yeah. Okay. So shorten the market. We'll show you right now. When do you short a market? Well, there's a couple simple rules. What I'll start with is the 8 and the 21. Okay, we'll pull up the 8 and the 21 here. And we'll do this. We'll do this one here. Okay, 8 and the 21. How does this work? It's pretty easy. There's a video I've got of this on YouTube that I go through and show you how to use the 8 and 21 strategy, but I'll just give you a quick overview. Simple. 8 over top of the 21. Green over top of purple. That's bullish. Okay, if your candles are over top of the 8, you ride it, you buy. If your candles fall under the 21, the purple, you sell. When would it be time to short? When these exponential moving averages flip. When you have the purple on top of the green. When the purple is on top of the green, you're in short territory, okay? You're selling or you're leveraging down, one of the two. But it's simple. Purple is over top of the green. You should be looking for downs. What happened? Obviously, this thing jumped up and gapped us right here, okay? This is why it's a little tougher to do on stocks because the market opens and closes. And on crypto, it's nonstop, never stops ever. So we're able to just look at it and say, hey, bam, no problem. And because he mentioned Algorand, let's pull up Algorand real quick and we'll look at it. One of my favorite coins. Man, look at all that shit I did. I actually posted this chart publicly on TradingView for anybody who'd like to look at it. There's a lot going on right there, but I seen what was happening and I called it out and it happened exactly like I wanted it to, okay? 50 fib correction, big support and resistance, monthly pennant. We got price action happening. We just got to let it play out. Here's the floor. I like what I see. So let's pull up a different algo chart so it's easier to look at about Bitrix. There we go. Perfect example. Here we bought. We had a green candle that got over the 8. We had one more green candle to confirm. So at this point, this is what I explained to Matt today at work, by the way, how you got to use the 8 and the 21. This is a buy. You had the 8 break. You had a break and confirmation. You buy. So what are we going to do? We're going to put a horizontal line in right here for buy. We'll make it green because that's where we bought. We stay in this until these candles cross under the 21 and confirm with a second candle. Okay? When it crosses under the 21, which is the purple line, and confirms with a second candle, that's our sell point. So we didn't sell any of this. We were in it. It never broke below the 21. It stayed up. It got in between. Now in between this area is the wait a minute zone. Don't buy, don't sell, don't do anything. Just wait. The space in between the 8 and the 21. Okay? We waited, and here we sold. Or did we? We had a down candle, but it immediately reversed back up. We had a doji, and then it came down. Now right here, we had 2 candles in a row underneath the purple, the 21 EMA. That is our sell line. How much percentage did we make? $51%. 51%, Sean. You put $1,000 on that, you made $500. You didn't use anything but one simple strategy, and you made $500. Now, could you make money on the way down? Absolutely. Let's explain that. You leverage this trade on the way down on a Forex platform or on Binance, and you can leverage against the stock or against the price of the coin. Right here, the green 8 EMA cuts through the purple. That's a sell signal. That's a bearish cross, okay? A bearish cross is a down cross. Here, you had 2 candles close under the purple. That's a sell signal. So now you're looking for down. Sell signal and bearish cross. Make that line a little heavier. It's a little weak for me. There we go. Now, we're going to ride this until we see the candles close on the other side of the 21 EMA. Okay, we want these candles to come over and close above it. Anything in the center here is, wait a minute, we're not buying or selling. We have to see it come back up over top here and 2 candles close before we're out. Okay? So we've been shorting this so far. Oh, let's put our line in where we shorted. Okay? Right here. Oh, the red line is where we shorted. We still haven't found a place yet where we're gonna get out. We're still in this. So from the red line where we sold or put in our short trade all the way down to where we're currently at, we're at 33% profit. Or let's just say you didn't put in a leverage trade. Let's say at this point, you've sold at that red line I made, the sell signal bearish cross, you sold every bit of algorand you had. And you've been waiting, and it's been going down and going down and going down, and you haven't bought yet. You've saved 32% of your value by not buying yet. Even if you're not leveraging this thing on the way down, you have saved 32% of your value by waiting. Just waiting. You're waiting on this thing to jump back over this thing and go for you, okay? Hasn't happened yet. You're waiting. So, do some people look at this right here and want to buy this? Yes, because we're over the 8. But the thing is, we're in the wait a minute zone. So, if you're going to buy this, you're early. You need to be careful. You're early. You want to see the green cross the purple upward, and that gives you a buy signal. Okay, we haven't got that yet. We're still short. We're 33% in the profit. First, you made 50% on the way up. Now you're making 30% on the way down. Who can argue with 80% profit? I'm not. That's amazing, okay? Simple strategy to do that is the 8 and the 21. There's a whole nother video about it. I did a little bit of a longer video. I kind of probably need to update it because that was when I was just using Google Drive. And they're kind of whack. The Google Drive videos are kind of whack. Let's see what y'all are saying real fast. Nick says I have orders in at 25, 23, and 21.5 on algo. I like it. Darth says the 8 is the green, the pink, the 21 is the purple. Correct. I had a strategy much like this way back when I started based on the 20. Buy after an open and close above. When a candle closes below, the reverse or shorts. Absolutely. It's the same strategy as what I'm talking about, only slightly different. Pretty close though. Was one of my first strategies. Not recommended, but it made me some money. Hey, what did you say about the pivots indicator and it being tied to the AI? All right. Alpha. So the pivot indicators are predetermined software predetermined software trading points, okay, resistance or support, because software looks for different levels of trades, whether it be hourly or minute or weekly or monthly or yearly, it doesn't matter. But the software looks at what it looks at, okay? It doesn't necessarily care about so many time frames back or forward. It doesn't care about that. It's looking at this time frame. You have a whole nother software for another time frame, okay? Now you can stagger them to do how you want and have precedent over the next. It's up to you. I know this because I asked. But the pivots give you a predetermined target. Okay, those lines get hit all the time. I'll show you now while we're talking about it. Wrong one. Indicators. Pivot points. Yep. We can actually set this to let's do 10 back so it gives us more of them. Okay, there we go. Yeah, you'll see more often than not these things get hit. It found support at the pivot. It couldn't get over the pivot and it finally broke it. It used it for support and then it went up to the next one. It broke it clean, but the very next one got hit. And after that, it tried to break it and couldn't. And it came right back down and tested the line again. Floated all the way to the next side. The pivot shifted. Now R1 has turned into the pivot. All of them moved up. These pivots moved up onto the next time frame. We hit it. Couldn't get over it. Now we moved up. Again, we went too far and it immediately came back down and rode back on this pivot and then moved up. Now it's sitting on top of R3. Now, interestingly enough, I didn't have these pivots up when I started this chart, okay? I didn't have that up. And look where my resistance line is right here, this red line. You see that? Now watch me turn the pivots on. R3, pivot, R1 are all hitting that line that I drew. I didn't even need the pivots to show me that line. I already knew it was there. But that gives you some kind of confirmation that that line is going to be an action line and going to get hit. And sure as shit, it got hit a lot right here. Okay? A lot. It hasn't been tested again. We got a head and shoulders forming right here. This can come down really sharply down here to 21.5 at S2, which is kind of what I'm expecting, and catch this support. Catches this support, it's free to come back up here and turn again, but it hasn't got there yet. We're going to lose a lot of momentum going down doing this. It's going to really soak up the downward momentum. It's going to run out of sellers. They're going to exhaust, and the bull software will take back over up here. Okay. Do you prefer traditional or fib setting on the pivot? Usually Fibonacci. The traditional one kind of works, but here's the thing. It moves so fast through the lines that you're not getting the price action that you'd like. You get more lines, but the price action just jumps right through them really fast, and it doesn't have a chance to test them. But I like them. All right, hold on. Sean's got a question. Just started back in March when every market had nowhere to go but up, and pulled out last week of August because I had the same feeling. Markets don't have a lot of up room because they got a lot of down room now. Do you have Bitcoin resistance line under 10K right now? I have multiple Bitcoin resistance lines. Let's do Bitstamp. Because I keep cleaning that chart off every time. All right, so here's what I was thinking on Bitcoin. First enough, we have this. Massive section of support. Another one. It's a lot of support, y'all. Do we really think Bitcoin is going to go diving below this? I mean, let's be realistic. This is what I mean, man. We can't assume. Look at all this shit for it to get through. I just don't see it, y'all. That's just on this level right here. I could keep going and adding more. You expect this to just plummet through this. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. Fundamentals would be ruined for every chart if that's what happened. Already, we've caught support one time here. We just caught this top, and we just caught this top. We still got this humongous body of shit to get through. Now, is there resistance above? Absolutely there is. That's resistance above. Here's support below. When we have both, you can bet your sweet ass we're going to the lower one first. Let's get on down there and get this over with. Close this gap. We have support at 10,001. We have support at 9,600. There's some support at 9,200. Those are three different lines, Sean. Three different zones of support. 10,001, 97 to 9,800, and then you got 95 to 9,600 plus 9,200 as a hard one. That would be the absolute floor in my opinion, 9,200. Is that 100%? Not quite, but I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen. All right, let's see. Hey, what's up, Rico? Glad to see you again, brother. 2 streams in a row. That's what's up. We've made a fan. Let's see. Are you still green for the rank 1 coins? Yeah, I'm just waiting on them to get over their 8s on the daily. Once they start breaking the 8s on the daily, I'll get back into some more of them. Like I said, I'm just sitting on cash like a lot of other people right now. So, let's see. I love the bounce on the June top wick. Right? Look at that. Boy, you know what? People were watching this and go, oh, pump it, pump it, pump it. And then what happened? Bearish engulfing. No thanks. Turns out there's a resistance line right there, and it tested it and couldn't break it. Fail. And that's a big resistance line too. If I'm not mistaken, that's the same resistance line that is at 30 cents XRP, isn't it? The good one. Yep, that's it. That's the same resistance line that has XRP held up. That's more realistic. Come on down here somewhere. This way it hits all these points over here. Either way, there's a lot of chop for this chart to go through, and I just don't see it happening. I do not see it happening. If you fractally think that this is going to dive down here, chart fundamentals would not be getting... chart fundamentals would never need to be used again if that happened. Never. Let's see. Gap equals WAP equals GWAP equals money. That's stupid, Darth. Thurman says us degenerates need a bedtime. You know what? You would probably be right. But the beautiful thing is this on the East Coast is the free America. And we don't have a quarantine anymore. And our restaurants are opening back up. Kids are going back to school. People are giving less of a shit. And they're realizing you can go outside in the sunlight and enjoy vitamin D. And it helps kill the virus. Would you believe that shit? That's crazy. Like if you go outside in nature, it helps you. Let's see. You ready for a shot of Fireball? Thurman, come on, bro. Man up. We drink around here. But let's see what Alpha just said right here. I have a few. Okay, yeah, he just basically mentioned the exact same ones I did. 10,001, 99, 9,800, 9,700. He's even got a trend line there. So yeah, he's got really similar lines too. See that? Here's another thing. This is why I like the group, guys, because what just happened? I had a chart. He posted a chart, and they look really similar. Okay? So now you have a little bit of a confirmation from one person to the next. And may ask someone else to have a completely different line. So that gives you 3 different data points. Okay? And now you kind of start to understand, hey, someone else has it something similar to me. And he's not guessing either. He's trying to find the right spots. So it's important. It's important. It really helps out a lot. What the hell is that, Jeremy? That she made? Is it pizza rolls that she made? He just sent me a picture and it kind of looks like pizza rolls, but I'm not sure. I don't know. Any other charts anybody wants me to look at? We're getting close to 1 a.m. here, and I don't want to do a god awful long time. Been trying to cut back the damn 3 hour. I've been trying to cut back the damn 3 hour streams from 11 p.m. and I really want to stream at earlier times. Just can't quite do it yet. There's a whole lot of shit going on at the house. Got 2 little boys, a needy girlfriend, and a job that keeps me at work at least 12 hours a day. So doing what I can with what I got. Any coins reversing? Hey, absolutely. Let's look up real quick. Pull up my monthly big hitter list right here. Let's go, Bolt. Let's go. Do that deed. Now look, how ugly was this? This thing was all the way up here today, and it come all the way back down on that BTC dump. Holy hell. And now we have a, guess what? Morning star forming. We had a bearish candle, a really nasty doji candle, and now we're getting that up. Now what we want to see is the next candle close up here above the 8. Then we have a confirmed morning star. We have a confirmed morning star. We're going to continue to move up here. If we don't get that confirmation of a morning star, we're either going to get a bearish candle and more down, or we're going to get a spinning top under and another little short down, okay? That's the 3 different patterns you get off of this. What else did I see today? Was it Zeal that was trying to do its thing and then it got smacked in the face pretty hard? Yep. Zeal made this really nice move, and it turned out it was a 1618. Oh no, 1414. There you go. Yep, 1414. Didn't quite make it because there was a resistance line right here. See all this chop? When I say chop, what I mean is up and down candles that are near each other and create a zone of support or resistance, and that's chop right there. Once it hit that chop, you can follow my cursor right there, hit the chop, got stuck. Okay? Right there at the 1414. That's why it's important for us to use these fib lines, because if you knew that there was chop on the left and you were watching this candle form and come up on the right, you go, gosh, you know what? There's no chop really at the 1272, but there is some here at the 1414. So I'm going to be looking to take some profit here and dollar cost average out. Okay? And you say, gosh, are we even going to hit the 1618? It's way up in the chop in there. Maybe not. Maybe I take 60% or 70% at 1414 and I only leave 30 in there, right? That way I'm reducing my risk and taking profits. It's really important to start doing this, guys. It's really important to start doing this. Get your profits out if you think some shit might be going down. And we know Bitcoin is on the cusp of Wile E. Coyote and that bitch off the edge of the cliff. But we don't know yet. Okay? Since we can't be positive, we should be accurate. Okay? Be accurate as we can be. And by hitting that 1414 and taking 70% out, you got 30% left in, but you got money in your pocket now, okay? Bird in the hand's worth 2 in the bush. Girlfriend made it from scratch. It's like pizza bites or something. I mean, it kind of looks good. I ain't about that marinara sauce, though. Let's see. Bolt tier 1. Yes. Bolt is a green tier. Well, wait a minute. Let me see. No, Bolt is a 2 for me. I had Bolt as a 2. Some of these are going to shift now because they went so far down. You know what I mean? Still waiting on Myth, man. I'm waiting. Boy, you're going to make me look good if you actually go. Because we're aware of the percentages on Myth. Anybody who hasn't saw this stream before, check this out. I'm going to hurt your head real quick. Anybody interested in the mithril? Because you should be. Why should you be? Can you tell me what this number is right here? What's that number? 1.5 million% available. 1.5 million% available to 1618. Okay? You put $100 on that, you got 1.5 million. Fair enough? What's $100 in the grand scheme of things? Is it worth $100 to risk it? In my opinion, yeah. Are we actually going to get 1.5 million? Probably not. But if you got half that, wouldn't that be great? 750,000%. Okay, and that would be like down here somewhere. I'd take that. I'd be happy. I'd be pretty happy with that. Let's see. Let me get your take on Digibyte. All right. I like the volatility and link. When you say myth to go, you expecting it to take a leg up soon? Actually, yeah, because, like I say here, on monthly, you really only have 2 lines. You don't have but like 3 lines of monthly. You got some weekly in here that's going to get hung up on, but once we cross this resistance line here at 13 cent, 14 cent, once we cross it, we're free sailing all the way up to 37 cent or 0.037, whatever. That's a big gap right there. That is almost 200%. 200%, and you can do a sale and rebuy at a higher volume. 200% from here, from this line to this one. Okay, 200%. And then once we get past that, it may get hung up a bit. That's fine. That's fine. Once we get past that, then we have another. Come on, percentage reader. We have another, 1,500% to the next monthly line. That's a lot of friggin' percent, y'all. And that's just to get up here on the monthly lines. They're going to hit the weekly and go slow. Nothing is going to launch. There is no pump. There is no switch. There is no big green candles. It's just not the way it works. Myth will move quickly because it has one zone of chop right here. That's it. One zone of chop. After that zone of chop is gone, she's up and moving. Not only to mention that, but I'll show you this. Move this out of the way. Get this hopium scale out of the way here. And then let's do the June 19 move that we've measured off of so much. Same move that all those other coins I just showed you have already done. That move coincides with these resistant lines perfectly. Okay, look. The 886 is hitting. The 786 is hitting. The 50 line is hitting. The 1618 line is hitting. These 2 weekly lines line up perfectly. Like, oh my God, do you understand the confirmation that I'm giving you right now? Every single one of these Fibonacci lines hit the resistance lines. And you just watched me do that live. Okay? You just watched me do that live. I didn't plan that. I just did it for you. So you can bet your sweet ass when this thing reverses, it's going to hit these lines. And you can buy them and sell them on the daily. Will you have room? Yes, you'll have room. Let me show you. When you get over this, you can ride this up, sell it. It's going to dip down, buy it, ride it up, sell it. It's going to dip down, buy it, ride it up, sell it. It's going to dip down, buy it, ride it up, sell it. Not rocket math. It's not rocket math. It's going to take a little bit to do its thing. I'm telling you, I'm not going to expect this thing to move fast anytime soon. I think this does its big move over the next several years. I don't think it's going to happen in a month. I think, into 2021, there'll be good gains in this coin. But that's a whole nother year and a quarter away. Okay? That's a long-ass time. Don't get to thinking this is just going to fly off and take off like a rocket. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. You're going to need to get in and get out and get your gains while you can. Everyone should be automatically anyway. We've all been taught how to dollar cost average in and out. You should be doing it. Myth is a dream come true. It's the dream come true. So, again, don't get your hopes up. It's a shit coin. QKC taught us anything, it taught us that shit coins break your heart. So, I have, I think, $70 worth of QKC. Big grip over here. Big money grip. Ah, my ankle. Let's see. Inverse head and shoulders on Myth. What, on the weekly? Is that what you're talking about? Yep. Look. Left shoulder. La cabeza. And right shoulder. So we get this action here of, and then back up. We're forming a neckline. Our neckline will be right here. Somewhere around in there. Be a neckline. And we've got the price action to move this. Once it hits this and breaks it, now we're looking for that neckline move and that inverse head and shoulders move to get us going. We can get up here to these other lines. We'll hit this line, this daily line right here, and we'll probably get up here and hit this one and bounce down. We need a big retrace right here. Several weeks of pullback after this, okay? And I bet you this is going to coincide with Bitcoin moving up also. Like, I'm willing to bet you good money it's going to coincide with Bitcoin moving up also. Just the mathematics of it. Bro, Bobby Boucher, I know exactly what you're talking about. But yeah, Mithril opened my eyes when I started reading them a little different, and I was like, God, there's so many gains left in Myth. What are we doing? And I was like, well, it's a shit coin. It doesn't have the most amazing liquidity. You better not put too much in it. And if you do put too much in it and you lose, I told you so. Everyone should have learned their lesson on QKC, putting too much into shitcoin. Shitcoins are worth a couple $100. Make what you make and be happy about it. Let's see. Awesome. Did you show one earlier with the Circle 2? I've been surveying 20 different streamers starting today trying to get a consensus on the next month. Looks like it's going to be a fun ride. 90% total trash. One guy has found but one guy has taught me some charts and watches the same trends I do. Look me up and see what the name was. But he did call market drop in March before the coronavirus and Bitcoin drop in September, but was off by a week or so. Right. Lots of guys out there are actually pretty smart. Anyone who can read a chart, anyone who can use technical analysis on a chart can figure this out. It's not rocket math. It really isn't. You just have to be smart with your numbers and go a little basic geometry. And if you can do those two things and remove your emotions, which is rule number 1 of investing, remove your emotions. Once you get those emotions out, you see it from a whole different perspective. Who asked me, did we say Link? And somebody said one other coin. I can't see it in the list real fast. So, yeah, all right, so check this out. Me and Harvey and Frank, Sam, Darren, Gamer, and somebody else at like 11 o'clock this afternoon, we're talking about Link because we watched this drop start to happen. And we watched this candle right here happen, We were watching it and we were like, dude, okay, get ready. It's going to go. And we were trying to find the right kind of price points. And I was like, looking at it, I like 775 because it's in between the 786 and the 886, right? And then Sam's like, man, look, at Binance buy sheets are loaded up at $7. And I was like, loaded up at $7. Interesting. I was like, well, you know what? Let me look. So maybe you're right. And I can see that. I can see it. But that would be down here in no man's land. All right. And a couple hours later, somehow or another, that was a private conversation. Somehow or another, the same information that we were talking about pops up on a crypto website saying Link could test $7. And I was like, what in the hell? How? Look, I already know that the blonde Nordic kid took some info out of our group and sells it to people. We already caught them. Okay? I already know that. Who else is doing it? Like, I don't even care if you come to the group to get information. Just be straight up about it. Why be like deceitful or whatever? I guess because you don't want to get called out. But whatever. Anyway, I've already got this pulled up. And since we've started this downtrend, now we're under the 8. We've been under the 8 and 21 for a while now. We stuck in the wait a minute zone, which was no buy. And we finally pulled back down. Now I'm looking at 786 and 886. There's not a lot of support here. There's some support down here at 618. So maybe 85 is the first stopping point. Takes a breather and moves down some more. If it can't hold these two, I'm looking at these lines down here, okay? But I really don't think it goes that far. I don't. Pivots. 886. Look at here. Here's how I get confirmation. My fib set, which is right here, up and then started coming back down. I got 886, which I know gets hit all the time, and I got a freaking resistance line on the pivot points right at 886. I'm going to erase this line on 786 now. I don't think I need it. I think this is the box. So I will not buy this box. I'll buy this one, 750, and if it starts to break below that, I'll stop. Because 750 is right here, right below S1. That price action could happen to me, in my opinion. That could happen. Could it go a little lower? Possibly. If I'm not mistaken, there's a moving average right there too. Let me pull up the moving averages, and I'll be able to see it a little better. Yeah, here comes the 200. Look. All right, so here's why. Here's why Sam said what he said. Look. Look how close this is to $7. Right there, $7. The 200 is right below it. So, this down, it gets choppy, it comes down, it fights, it tries, and then as this is happening, the 200 moving average is creeping up and creeping up and creeping up, and then price action happens, and bop, we hit the 200. That's exactly what he was seeing, and I totally agree with it. So it wouldn't really be no man's land. It would be more so a situation where the 200 moving average gives it support. That makes much, much more sense. So, second box will be not there. I didn't click on that. Box. Let's do this in the same color as the other one. Red with red fill. We did purple, didn't we? Purple. All right, yeah, so that's going to be my second buy box. This one and this one. I'll do them 50-50. How about that? I just told y'all what I'm going to do. I'll even tell you how much I'm going to put in link. I'm going to put one rack, 1,000. So I'll buy 500 and 500. I like that move. I'm going to adjust this as we go. If this takes longer and my moving average moves up, I'm going to move my box up with the moving average, okay? It may end up being like 720 again and hitting a double bottom. Not positive. We'll have to play that by ear and see. What are y'all saying real quick? Alpha says, every time BTC breaks below the blue line, no good for BTC. 10,005. I would agree. Thing is, Alpha, I really, really don't like being on them low time frames. I only look at the low time frames when I'm doing futures. That's it. Yeah. Alpha, are you doing fib circles? You said you do fib circles. Are you doing fib circles with the fib fan first? Because I kind of found out that I was doing fib circles wrong, and I don't like doing things wrong. And I've seen how to use the fib circles with the fan first. All right, let's see. Okay, you're using the fan. Good deal. Okay, very good. Because the fan's crucial. If you're not using the fan, you're wrong. Once you start using the fan, it's pretty good. I'll do I don't fully trust circles, by the way, so I'll do a separate video on that. Let's see. I was looking at that sheet too. Yeah. Let's see. Sounds like a trade makes a crypto. I've been trying to find the exchange I like best. Looks low fees. Binance US or Binance would be the best thing to do, Sean. QKC professor. Mr. Fib. Let's see. You're great at explaining it simply to us. Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you. I was looking at the sheet too. I saw EWT as a joke because I know you like Tesla so much. Oh, okay. I got you. Fairies are invisible. We can only see them if we smoke fractals. I'm looking for link at 488. All right, 488. Let's see if we can get that far. Is that possible? Yeah. But man, let me tell you, if link goes down that far, brother, we got other problems. Okay? If link comes all the way down to R2, we got other problems. We're backing into a bear market if that happens. Hardcore bear market. Okay? 94 guys. Oh, okay. I'll look at the dollar again too. Can we chart Tesla for the subs and likes? Haha, sure. Mostly don't want to touch coins in hype buzz phases, but 488 and I'll play it. I don't know if 488 is going to happen, man. That's really, 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 really low. It looks like we got a spot. We're over all-time high, first of all. I understand what you're saying, and I don't discredit that at all. I get why you're saying what you're saying. I fully understand. Let me try to see if I can find confirmation of what you're saying. I don't like to discredit people. You don't sound like an idiot. You'll thank you, Alpha. Get you some rest, bro. No sweat. I appreciate you showing up, dude. I know you got a lot going on. All right, so we went over 1618 and we went too far and we come back down to it like we do. We're under the 8 and the 21. 48 is all the way under the 50. All right, if Rico, if it does hit 48, it would take another month and a half to 2 months. And there's too much stuff there in the way. Does that make sense? There's so much shit in the way, like this. That's in the way. At 1414, it's going to get hung up there. And as that happens, this 50 EMA is going to move up more. We're going to get caught on the 50. We're going to get caught on R3. We're going to get caught on R2, which is where the 48 is. But I get what you're saying, why you're saying that. Rico, are you charting in linear mode or log mode? That's important to know too. Let's see. Dow futures drop incoming. Oh yeah, absolutely. All right, time to midnight. These people are too predictable. It's not people though, Sean. Remember, it's mostly software. Mostly software. Trump has COVID. Are you for real about that? That's hilarious. If so, not that I don't want anybody to die because he's an old man, but if so, like wow. Bitcoin's going to follow. There's no guarantee yet, Cooper. We don't have a direct correlation between Bitcoin and stocks, unfortunately. Oh, sweet. Yeah, I love what you just said, Rico. I know 488 is unlikely, but it's worst case scenario. And it don't get filled, that's fine. And I chart in log mode. Very good. That's an excellent way of thinking about it, okay? That's where listen. Y'all hear what he just said? That was excellently put. I don't think that's going to happen, but worst case scenario, whatever, it doesn't get the order filled. I'll find something else. That's a wonderful mindset to have, everybody. Okay, whatever, I missed. There's only 4,000 other coins to try to find. Okay, on to the next. Thanks. Okay, thanks, bye. Let's see. Hey, what's up, Rug? Hey, bro, better late than never, my man. Better late than never. Yeah, Algo, I just showed this a second ago, Rug. I actually posted this. I'm going to get to you, Sean. Hang on. I see what you said right there. Hold on. I'm going to get to you. I'm trying to get to everybody because I hate those streams where people ask questions and people don't ever answer them because they don't know the answer or they don't want to answer. Nah, I'm going to answer. So, look, this is going to look like a lot of shit right here, Rug, but follow me on this. I know this is a lot going on, but I'm going to erase some of it, okay? All right. So, basically what happened is pull this up here. This fib set that came from the point here to the point here came up, failed at 50 right here, and that means continuous downward. That was all under this red trend line right here. It's a big pennant. Here's the support line for that trend line. And it's facing right towards it, okay? We had this move up the day where it hit the 100 and failed miserably. At the same time, it came back down under the 21, all pointing down. If we look back bigger, there's a big head and shoulders, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Tested the neckline right here. We're going to test the neckline again. We're going to hit the 200 again. I even have the arrows drawn out to what I think is going to happen. Okay, first target box right here at S1. Off S1 up to the trend line one more time. And after that, we're going to come on down to the box down here where the floor is. Maybe we hit this red monthly line, the monthly support line right here. You see that? Monthly support. We test that monthly support line first, possibly. I'm fine with that. After that, we bounce around a little bit, and finally we close that gap on Bitcoin, and that puts us at the floor down here, okay? Because I think the indicators are going to run out of steam on the bottom. And from there, we try to work our way back up. I think that's the simple solution, okay? That's my most basic solution. Also, this S1 lines up with 886, all right? I measured that out too, perfectly with 886. So there's a high probability this is going to happen. My buy lines on Algo are down here. I've got it, what did I say? 23 flat, 23 flat, and 23 flat, 21 and a half, and 20, right? Yeah, that was my buy lines. And if I didn't get the last one, that was fine. But that's where support was on S2. That was my 3 buy lines. Okay. Let's see what y'all are saying. Right? Okay, hold on. Dude, did they really approve that stimulus? Are you bullshitting me? Frank? All right, let's see. Oh, no, brother. Look, I'll do any chart. I'll go back all the time. Constantly. No sweat. 23, 22, 21. See? Okay, look. Right. You're dead on what I'm on, Mr. Fib. Mr. Fib. Rug, you're dead on what I'm on. Okay? I'm really, really, really close to your lines. Either way, this is a way, way, way better price than 36 cents. Okay? Understand that. That's the main thing I want to drive home. Whether you hit the absolute bottom or not, you're really, 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 really in a better spot than you were before, right? Right? So, like, that's great. All right, let's see. Okay, yeah. Sean's got like 3 questions. I want to get to Sean real quick because he's asking good questions too. CRV, I see you, and ontology. Okay, the dollar real quick. Let's do 4 hour. My face is itching, dude. I haven't shaved in a while. I've just been avoiding shaving because it just annoys the hell out of me, and I got sensitive skin, man, and it's annoying, dude. Here, and we're gonna pull down. Okay, If I'm looking at the 4 hour, let's do some more indicators. I want to get some better vibes here. And then we'll do RSI also. What, I got too many up there already. 2 MACDs, I didn't double click that. That's so trash. I hate when that happens. Get that off. Pull up one more. We'll do the RSI. There we go. All right, so now we got a RSI that's kind of flat and sideways. A 4 hour RSI that's heading up toward overbought. That's okay though, it's got some more room. And we've got a cross on our MACD into the green. That's nice. We'll see what happens when it gets to the midline. Okay, we're under the pivot. I don't like that. We're in a cleared downtrend. I don't like that. Don't like that. We need to break this pivot line, in my opinion, to really make some magic happen. But even over that pivot line, we've got the 50 moving average lining up with the 50 Fibonacci line. All this is a spot of contention. Everything in here. Spot of contention. A lot of shit going on right here, okay? 3 different lines tell me stopping point. And when I see 3 lines telling me stopping point, and then I got 3 down here facing up, that's 3 different confrontations, okay? That's 3 different convergences, and I don't like that. So I would stay out of this. I get what you're saying, though, about the devaluation of the dollar causing other things to happen. I get that. All right, so let's look. I see exactly what you're saying. Let's see the one. All right, let's see. Are we flat on the one? Short term up, long term down on the one. Man. When I went to China, it was 7 cents on the dollar. It's been pretty much that for a long time. Okay. That's what I figured. Let's see. It's trying to hold support here, but floating in between these fibs. Okay, here's another thing about pivot points. Floating in between these pivot points, we talked about this before. When one floats like this, it tends to go down. And right now it's floating. So I got the wand going down to S1 at 6775. That doesn't mean the dollar's going up. That just means versus the dollar, the wand's going down to 6775. Versus the US dollar would be the most important thing because that's what most Forex trades off of. Okay. Let's see. Ontology. Yeah, ontology. Monthly big hitters. Daily. All right. My target box has already been hit over here. Get that off. Hit that target box too. Get that off. All right. So, oh boy. Hey, hold your shit right now. Look. We just broke the 200 on ontology. What, are we just doing a dump right now? Is that what's happening? Hey. Hey, pull them titties out, Bitcoin. Looky here. Look what we're hitting. All right. I might not be a smart man, but look. I might not be a smart man, but look what that just hit. That thing went right down there and hit my resistance line. All right. Hey, what up, Sam Smith? What's good, my friend? All right. Still more bad times ahead. Ha! Oh, y'all are saying a bunch of shit. Y'all are talking like super fast. Hang on. All right. Has to get past the Senate. Yeah, that's true. House is one thing. Senate is a whole nother ballgame. Let's see. Still more bad times ahead before riches. I agree, EJ. We got. It's going to be a couple more years, but I expect to see all y'all in Cyprus with me, and that's not a joke. Yeah, Link's moving down. Everything is moving down. Bitcoin just pulled everything down pretty hard. But the Dow was up, and right now Dow futures are down. But Dow futures were down this morning, and they went up. So, it's tough. All right, so let's see. 920 Link at the moment. Yeah, I see that. 926 at the moment. I'm not a chart person, but I'm really impressed with the skill. Just started paying attention because of what I believe is coming. Helps a lot to have someone break it down on a chart. Well, here's the thing, man. Look, Sean. Bro, you're going to be doing this before me. Before long, you'll be doing this on your own, okay? Because this is how it works. Is at first, you're saying, I'm glad somebody's doing it. But then you're going to look at it and you're going, I think I can figure that out. I'll tell you how my mindset works, okay? I fix air conditioners for a living. And, all right, anybody can walk in and try to fix an air conditioner, but it's harder than you think. It's simple mechanics, but it's complicated because they all have to work in unison. And the easy thing is to say, this part's wrong. Change part. Oh, that's not it. It was actually this part. Sorry. That's part's changing. That's not finding the problem. What's hard is to say, not only is this part wrong, but this button on the side's broken. So I'm going to order the button on the side for this part, and then I'm going to reinstall this part that's going to work. Okay, that's the difference. I don't like not knowing the answer. My mind kind of works that once I don't know the answer, it pisses me off and I want to know, okay? You don't know this, but I told the story before. I made, on the last run from when we had the March fall, I made $40,000 on one trade on XRP. One trade. I made $40,000. Now, I lost a lot of it, okay? I've made most of it back now. But I lost a lot of it, and I gained way more respect for what I'm doing once I lost that. Now I'm doing fine with it. I've got most of it back, paid my lawyer a massive chunk of money, took care of some stuff that needed to be taken care of, and I made most of it back. That's the good news. The bad news is it happened. But I learned my lesson. And once you learn that valuable lesson of getting raw dog raped and losing a lot of money, losing a year's salary in 5 minutes, it opens your eyes real quick to what you did wrong, okay? That story is actually in one of the videos somewhere. I don't know which video it is, but it's in there somewhere. Let's see. You're very welcome for the help. I'm glad people are watching. I want everyone to be as smart as they can on this. I'm holding my shit, Darth said. Well, you don't have to prairie dog it, bro. Go poop. 488 based on weekly and daily resistance, and when it broke and went YOLO. I fully understand what you're saying, Rico. When it goes too far, it has to come back down. I'm fully with you. I get what you're saying 100%. I'm not going to disagree with you at all. I got my own belief on what's going to happen, but I see exactly what you're seeing, okay? You're not on the wrong track. I'm just going to have one drink in Cyprus. Bro, that is such horse shit. You're not just going to have one drink. I'm probably going to be buying, so... it's going to be a fun ride this month. I'm going to be tonight, but... Alright. Oh, okay, you going to get off here. Hey, I appreciate you stopping, dude. I do this every Tuesday and Thursday at 11 p.m., okay? Every Tuesday and Thursday, I do the same stream, alright? All you got to do is show up. It's usually at the same time. Sometimes I get a weekend video in. Sometimes I can get a Saturday or a Sunday in for a couple hours for the other guys in Europe and stuff like that who can't listen at this time of night. And then they can watch too. So I will see you on the next stream. Click like and hit subscribe if you would. The more people that do, the YouTube algorithm pushes us up and down, and we can see a little bit more stuff. More people get this out. Again, I don't want anybody's money. Keep your money. And we're going to do some giveaways, I think. I'm going to work on some giveaways and stuff. CJK or whatever crypto guy name is, I know he's a hopium guy. If you're listening, you're probably not. It's cool that you give stuff away. I appreciate that. Yeah, giving stuff away to people is awesome. I don't like that people get all those tips from people who could be investing their money, but I do like when people give stuff away, so that's cool. Let's see. Uh, it might have been the XRP video, Darth, where I talked about how I lost money. Yeah, XRP. Yeah. I don't want to talk about it. Let's see. Yeah, we'll talk to you in the Telegram group. It's extremely active over there in the Telegram group, so just be ready. I'm going to have one roofie, one Russian gal. That's it. Oh, God. That's good. Oh, God, you're stupid. EJ's stupid. By the way, we have some people in here lurking, and I don't know who it is, and it's cool. But if you're in here, just say hi. I'm not going to be mean. I'm not going to be a dick to you. I'd like to say hey back, and then we can chop it up. Everybody's welcome here on this stream, whether you like me or not. I'm not here to make enemies. I'm not really here to make friends. In general, it was to make money. Now, what's happened is we've made friends by doing this and learning together. Okay, and I'm super excited to see people. But my intention was not to be friendly with people. My intention was to make people understand that these charts don't give a shit whether you're friends or not. These charts want your money, so don't give it to them. Be smarter than that. And a lot of y'all have got really smart, really smart. Bro, you know what? Nick just said losing 40K. Let's talk about your divorce while we're at it. Probably less painful. When you watch 40 grand evaporate in about 2 minutes, it opens your eyes, okay? And you look at things and you go, what did I do wrong? And when the chart's telling you to do something and you don't listen, it's your own fault, okay? And I think Dustin's a good example. Deo, he's been a holder forever. And I want you to know, I'm not going to tell you the numbers, but I want you to know, just after moving some of his money around, with these ups and downs we've had, he's greatly improved his positions. Greatly improved his positions. Just by following the simple rules. Okay, that's it. Nothing fancy. Just being smart with your ins and outs. That's it. And he's like, gosh. One of his comments was, let's see if I can find one of his comments. He was like, so you mean to tell me I could have doubled my position by doing nothing but selling and buying? I was like, exactly. Why are you still holding? And he's like, well, I just was afraid that it was going to take off. And I'm like, take off to where? And he's like, well, up. And I'm like, but it's never happened before. What makes you think that's going to happen? And he was like, well. And then after he said it, he's like, so I can sell algo at 29. Or no, he sold at 30, I think. He's like, I can sell at 30 and then rebuy at 21. He said, that's like 33% more. I'm like, yep, for free. All you had to do was click a mouse button. And he's like, man, okay. And then he actually did it. And then he did something else. He did something else. He did something else. And he's improving his position. And it's opened his eyes to charting, okay? It's not as complicated as I make it seem, okay? These indicators work great. There's tons more indicators. I like to stick to the simple ones. And we can get fancier and chop it up and do fancier stuff. As a matter of fact, let's do a cloud real quick. How about that? Let's do the cloud. The straight up cloud. Remove indicators and drawings. Indicators. Cryptocurrency cloud. Let's go. I'm not going to say anything. I want y'all to tell me what y'all think about this cloud. Y'all know the rules of the cloud. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this cloud right here. Somebody tell me what y'all think. Let's see what y'all say. Somebody tell me what they think about this Bitcoin chart. And after this one, we're probably going to end it off because it's getting late. And I actually have to work at 5:30 in the morning. Green cloud in the front. Okay, that's a good sign. What else we got? All right, lag line hitting the candles. That's not so great. What else we got? Cloud maybe support at the bottom. Possibly. Is this a buy? Anybody? Should you be buying this right now? And if you should or shouldn't, why? Let's see. It said, damn, look at the dumps. Oh yeah, Mr. Phibb, come on, man. I'm multi-talented, my brother. I got the Telegram pulled up on the second screen over here. I got the Telegram going, I got the YouTube going, and I got the chart going. Plus, I got the streaming software running too. I'm fucking vibing right now. Lag line hitting candles, cloud. Maybe Sam says no. The price is in the cloud. Exactly. We have 4 things on the cloud that we need every time to be a buy. 3 out of 4, no cloud. Frank says y'all are dead on. I like it. This is great. 4 things. Number 1, you need a green cloud in front. Check mark. Number 2, you need the baseline under the conversion line. The conversion line is in blue. The blue line needs to be on top of the red line. Is it? No, it is not. The lag line needs to be above the cloud. Is the lag line above the cloud? Nope. Lastly, the price needs to be over the cloud. Is the price over the cloud? Nope. This is a no buy. As a matter of fact, it was a no buy on the second one. Is the blue line over the red? Nope. This is no buy. All 4 points have to be in line for you to buy this particular item. Is it a sale yet? No, it is not a sale yet. When would it be a sale? When this price got down here, it would be a sale. When this turned red, when this lag line came all the way down here, and we only have one confirmation of a sale. The red line is over the blue line. That would be a sale. That's it. We have 1 out of 4 for a sale. We have 3 out of 4 for no buy. So the cloud is telling you sideways or down or not up, but nothing right now. Matter of fact, the cloud is telling you that until November we're going to run sideways. That sucks. I don't want that. I don't think anybody wants that. The hunt for Red October, Darth. Yeah, so the cloud is screaming no at us. Let's look at algo. How about that? Can we do an algo chart? And we'll do it on Bittrex. The cloud is telling us... Oops, sorry, hit the wrong button. There we go. Cloud says... Boy, this cloud looks jacked up on this chart. I don't know about this one. Maybe we shouldn't do this one. Yeah, there's not enough data. That's the problem. So let's try Hitbit. Okay, yeah, there's enough data for the cloud. All right. Same thing on algo. We have a green cloud. So we are a check mark there. The lag line is over the cloud. Check mark there. Is the price over the cloud? No, it is not. This is a no buy. Is the conversion line over the baseline? No, it is not. No buy. You got 2 out of 4. You're not buying algo yet. Is it a sale? Red cloud? Nope. No sale either. This needs to be down here. No sell on the lag line. You only have 2 out of 4. You've got this under the cloud, which is a check mark. You've got the conversion line under the baseline. That's a check mark. 2 out of 4 is not good enough. Simple enough for you there? The cloud makes it nice and simple, doesn't it, y'all? That's why I like the cloud. No bullshit in the cloud. All right, let's see. It's not a buy because the solar flares and the sunspots. Bro. God almighty. Between Harvey's gifts and Doris' snarky ass comments. Oh my God, dude. Y'all understand how hard I laugh at work when I read this shit, man. I'm crying laughing. Let's see. I need this shit to be going down by September. Ontology just dipped under the 59 mark. Would it be very fun if we try Itchy Cloud on a DeFi coin? I don't think there's enough data, but let's do it. All right, I did it. Let's see. I'm about to look at Ontology one more time because this shit's popping while I'm talking. All right, so 4 things. Number 1 is already a no. The price is not over the cloud. The cloud is green. The lag line is over the cloud. The blue line conversion is over the baseline. You got 3 out of 4 on Lind. No buy. Order field on Ontology. Let's see. Oh, wow. I got you, Nick. I see. I see you. I see you, big dog. Yeah, he bought the 886. See that? That 786, 886 zone right there? Bought. Let's pull up our regular stuff so we can see what he was looking at. Yeah. That was a 200 moving average, and it just pushed through it. Are there any other boxes down here? Yep. Right here. Right here. For sure. Why? We got 3 points here. 1414, 1618, and a monthly line all together. So I'm pretty sure this is a new target too. If it can't hold this level, Nick, that's what's going to happen. You're going to need to sell it when it comes back up here. If it can't hold, sell it and then wait for it to come back down here and buy down here. You may lose a little percent here and there, but you're going to get a better buy down here. Now, we may not get that. We may stick our double bottom. We don't know yet. But what I see is some coins dropping dramatically. Everything on my normal list is going to be blood red. Oh, yes. There will be blood. XRP is down to 23.3. I hustled all day on Twitter talking shit to people about it was going to the moon. And I told them it was not. You know, it was going to go to the 200 MA, wherever the 200 MA winds up. 21.5, 22, something like that, but not 24. So we'll see. Let's see. You got stop loss at 58, another buy at 52. Well played. Hey, look, Nick went from I can't do any of this, it's complicated, to I got buys here and here and here. Like, somebody ain't playing. Somebody ain't playing. Y'all, look, man. Like, it makes me feel happy because people are learning, and I really, really like that. It makes me smile. That I taught somebody something. I taught somebody something they can use for the rest of their life. You know what I mean? Like tying your shoes or something. Like when you teach your kid how to ride a bike, and you never can have that taken away because you taught them. Good feeling. All right, so RLC. It looks like RLC is going to do the same thing Ontology did. Look at the 200 moving average slowly creeping up here toward 886, toward the one line. And then I got my target box down here on this monthly line. But look at this 1618 right in the middle of the box. So maybe we do 2 boxes. Maybe we do a box here. And we do another one here. Because I'm not sure which zone. I don't want to miss. But I do have money set aside for RLC. I can't remember how much I have right now off the bat. I wrote it down on my phone in my notes. So we'll see. All right, anything else? It's almost 2 a.m. And then we'll get off here. Anybody got anything else real quick? It's already super late. I can't believe as many people hung in here with me as they did. I'm sleepy, by the way. Like, legit. I'm usually not sleepy when we do these streams. I'm, like, bouncing around and awake. But not this morning. Not tonight. All right. Let's see. I don't miss these streams, man. Too much to be gained and just as much to be lost. Fully agree. That's why I try not to miss them either. I want people to gain as much as they can from these. I'm going to try to get some new instructional videos up on YouTube. Also, I want to do a pivots video, a Bollinger Bands video, and an ATR video, and a couple more. I want to get those up for people. And there was another one I was going to do too. Oh, target video, a target line video. Like I just told y'all a minute, like I did earlier, finding targets. I want to get that in too. 2 a.m., you crazy. Aha. Wonder how far the markets will dip by the time we wake up. We're talking about another 4-hour candle. When I get up at 5:30, there's usually price action happening then. For some reason, 5:30 is odd in the morning. It happens around 5:30 6 a.m. I get price action. But we could see another 4-hour nasty candle, or we could see a 4-hour recovery candle. So it's really hard to say. Let's see. Isn't looking good, Thurman. It's stupid, dude. Oh, you're welcome, Darth. It's the weekend there. I hear you. Oh, look. I'm getting alerts telling me shit's dropping. ADA's down 8%. Oh, you don't say. Again, the news happens after the charts. All right. I appreciate everybody. We'll stop it here. Y'all guys are badass. I appreciate everybody showing up and hanging out, man. Y'all are cool as shit. I can't do it without y'all. Y'all are awesome. Nobody listens to this shit. There's no point in doing it. But y'all actually listened. You pay attention. You're learning things and getting better. And it's going to start. Matt said it best today. The things you were saying the other day, he said, they're starting to click in my head a little bit now. And I see what you're saying. He said, I hadn't had that light bulb moment yet. But I'm hearing things and it's starting to click. And I'm starting to get what you're saying. Which is amazing. Okay? You're on the way. You're on the way. So, everybody keep it up. Keep working hard. Anybody needs anything, ask me. Anybody has any questions, let me know. Until then, we'll see y'all guys on the next stream. I'll be back on Tuesday. If I can get in here on Saturday or Sunday, I will. No promises. Wear your bunny money shirts if you have them. I still got mine. I didn't burn it. And my other shirt was dirty, by the way. I got to dry clothes right here in a minute. All right. We'll see y'all guys on the next